Hello. Hello.
Oh, hey, the master.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Holy shit! How did I manage to swing that?
Hey.
Hey, how's everyone doing? How's Parry doing?
I'm doing good. I'm very excited to be getting to this point in the game.
Yeah?
And I'm also very excited to be graduating later this week, which is why we're doing this on Tuesday instead of Friday.
Yep,
Friday's my graduation day.
Absolutely. Friday is Parry's congratulations. I think I've used that joke before. It's still bad this time. I legit thought it was Markiplier.
Damn.
Nice, Parry. So did I, and I knew it was you. Twisted Karma in his last bow. Holy shit. Thanks for the 4 bits. Get ready for the best case in Ace Attorney history. Damn.
The thick, rolling fog outside our window.
The hell are we
I
in
wonder
for?
exactly how many mysteries are out there, hidden within this bed of fog, he said. Indeed, a most bizarre incident, born of a curious advertisement.
So many gingers.
A hellhound's mad gallop through the shadows of a serial murder. An executed man's graveyard resurrection in the dead of night. And a commonplace killing in a small, forgotten room at the edge of town. There is, naturally, always another side to every case, of which most remain ignorant. And it is that other side which compels me to the scene of the crime, Wilson. So quickly now, take your hat and let's be on our way, my dear fellow. For our adventure is not over yet. Come, the game is afoot.
Okay, so Baskervilles and... Baskervilles and the Professor are related, I guess. Get a glass of alcohol during the final moments because I was swinging. Fair enough. Holy shit, what am I in for?
You'll see.
8 days after that earth-shattering trial and Kazuma regaining his memory. We're in the foyer of one of London's most luxurious hotels, the Great Waterloo Hotel. Hey, Gregson.
I know that sound anywhere.
Professor Mikotoba is due to arrive at any moment.
Yes, I'm so glad we got here in time.
Susato-san hasn't been the same since what happened. Not that I'm surprised.
The truth about Kazuma-sama's father. Do you suppose my father knew?
Yeah. That he was... that he was actually the mass murderer of the professor, you mean?
Yeah.
I knew that's what she was thinking about. There's a good chance, I'd say. I mean, they did come here to London together 16 years ago, didn't they?
Yes, that's true.
Come to think of it, didn't you say... that Professor Mikotoba knew about Kazuma going missing in Hong Kong as well?
We actually don't have the Herlock costume on, but we have the other two on.
Yeah, yeah, they've ingratiated into Britain. He hasn't ingratiated into Japan.
Basically.
He tried it once. Ryunosuke said, no, stop that, and he did.
Basically.
That's right, but for some reason he wasn't at liberty to talk to me about it.
That probably means he knows, then. About Kazuma showing up here in London with amnesia and that he's regained his memory now. Oh, that'll be Dad, won't it?
Yeah.
So that's me. Oh,
Yep.
There she is! Was that the voice? It's been a while. Probably. It'll do.
Close enough, probably. Oh, Father! And, Judgy Boy.
Yeah, I get 2 voices. Which
Yep.
one's gonna die? Hello, Susato. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We're delighted you've arrived safe and sound.
Holy shit, he looks a lot better in that sounds. I was gonna say he looks a lot better in the suit. He looks a lot slimmer in the suit than he does in his standard outfit.
Huh. Yeah. Definitely shows his muscle a bit more, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Naruhodo. Very kind of you to take the trouble to meet us here. Oh, no, not at all. It's my pleasure. I think Steam is broken because I'm getting 600 megs. Yeah, he does look classy as hell. The hat really ties it together.
Yeah.
We've heard all about your extraordinary exploits here in London, you know. The news has crossed the seas. It has? You sound exactly like Lord Strongheart. Well, there's only so many voices in the world. I always look forward to reading the monthly reports that arrive with the steamships from Britain. Oh,
You want to talk about... Okay, I won't say too much, but you want to talk about voices, I'll have a few interesting ones for these upcoming cases.
Oh, brilliant.
That's all I'll say. Oh, also speaking of voices, I had an idea for when we get to the Ace Attorney trilogy.
Okay.
Since you already claimed Wendy,
Yeah.
I was thinking about claiming Larry
Oh my god, okay.
and doing a Shaggy adjacent voice.
I mean, it suits him.
Yeah.
And we've got voice mods, so when it comes to we're talking way ahead in the future, but when it comes to the Killer trial, we can easily just do the radio voice when he's talking through the radio.
Oh yeah, the radio. Yeah, we got all this planned out.
Whoever ends up taking that role.
Yeah.
But I'm just so excited for Wendy.
Hell yeah.
No. The trilogy's coming up after we're finished with this. We've both played them entirely, but just for the hell of it, gonna be replaying them. Gonna be taking a bit of a break. Gonna be taking a bit of a break.
We're gonna be taking a break between Great Ace Attorney and regular Ace Attorney, but we want to do them on stream, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I have played the first 4 Ace Attorney games and currently playing through this one and a bit of 5.
Yep.
And yeah, anyway. Oh, I see. Well, thank you very much. I played Apollo. If I can figure out a way to, if they would just go ahead and announce a sequel trilogy collection anytime soon, that'd be nice.
Yeah, please.
Make this easy for me. Oh,
yeah, especially considering with the 3DS shop going down right now, the only legal way to play those games would be on iOS, which is not ideal. I don't think we can stream that.
No. I mean, I've got them on 3DS, so I can definitely use a capture card to get my 3DS running for real.
Yeah. I hear you.
Much like how you're using a very legal capture card to play Leighton versus Wright tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow. Lots of attorneys going around these days.
Yeah. Speaking of. Oh, I see. Well, thank you very much. Jesus Christ, I finally got through the line. But the easiest line in this duology. Who is this man? Why do I feel as though I've seen him before? I take it from your expression that you can't quite place me. In that case, how about a little reminder, Seshiro? A firm tap should do it. Oh god! They brought Ouchie? Oh god. Apparently they're going to release a sequel trilogy depending on how... Oh, sweet.
Well,
I
I hope it's doing well. I haven't checked.
Yeah, same actually. Yeah, that is weird actually, to be fair, yeah. A firm tap should do it. Yes. A firm tap? What? Where? On Ouchie? Here we go then. I hereby pronounce the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, guilty. You're...
Oh yeah, we were in that outfit before.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Your Excellency!
Well, Judge Jigoku, how are you? It's been a long time. Yeah, I used to be a little bit more split on Leighton versus Wright, but during this replay I've been doing on stream, I've come to appreciate it a lot more.
It's a lot of fun. It's not... It lays the groundwork for this.
There's a lot of... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, like, inspired these games.
Yeah, definitely. That was 5. Good, you remembered now. That really did the trick. Guilty! I did this to Ouchie after you left the courtroom.
Oh.
Only I was declared not guilty, wasn't I? And there was no laughing at the time. So, London again after all this time. Hard to believe it's been 10 years. I feel so bad that I feel like he's gonna be the victim of this case, and I don't want him to be. It's either him or Susato's dad. To be honest, I never thought I'd be back. Neither did I. I didn't imagine Japan would ever be invited to an international symposium like this. Though, really, I doubt anyone did, to be honest. It's all thanks to you, isn't it, Seishiro? What are you talking about, Yushin? Of course, Judge Shikoku was completely set. He's the other man who, 16 years ago, came to London with Kazuma's father and Professor Mikotoba. Not a lot of people don't like it because it's more Leighton and less Ace Attorney. Also the fact that Phoenix looks like an idiot, but we should let that slide. I mean, to be fair, we had a trilogy of Phoenix looking like an idiot. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, fair. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people have a hang up with like the like final trial and ending type stuff, but I'll see how I feel when I revisit that.
The victim is going to be a heart attack. What the fuck? He's the third visiting scholar. Well, all those passport checks and luggage searches at the border took rather a lot of time. I guess they were right. Brexit does mean Brexit. I'm mad. I'm still mad about it. Hey, Arno. How you doing?
Hey, Arno!
I'm sorry you came in just as I was talking about Brexit. I must say, I'm very envious of your ministerial status. You didn't have to go through any of that, did you? Ah, I knew you were jealous. Sorry? Ministerial status? Yes, didn't you know? Seishiro here is also Japan's Minister of Foreign Affairs. It was his personal insistence that allowed you to take Kazuma's place here on this study tour. Guilty as charged! I'm a lot more fun outside of the desk.
Yep.
Oh, well, thank you very much. He's really every bit as important as he looks. Ah, yes, now, Naruhodo. I received a telegram from Lord Strongheart yesterday. He writes a lot like Seishiro here. He writes like they have the same voice, because Ollie never thought he'd have to potentially play them both in the same trial. Oh, you did? Don't know how long I'll stay, so I was just going to look, but I saw you guys talking about some stuff and what part of the game it is, and I had to make my presence known fair. It appears that some things came to light in a trial you were involved in 8 days ago. About what happened 10 years ago, that tragedy. Oh, I've just noticed as well, the clip on his tie is the same as Susato's goggles.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, could you tell us any more about it?
At least you know I have them. Fair enough.
Can't say what they are because spoilers, but they are spoilers.
Hey, Kiki, we're still at the beginning. Don't
Hey,
worry.
Kiki, just starting. It's something. Yeah, I've been told this is the best trial in the series history, so that's exciting. Was that the wording used?
Yeah, there was a chat member who said that. I don't know how much I'm allowed to. If I'm thinking about it, I probably shouldn't disclose it. I keep getting caught up.
I'm curious now. Professor Mikotoa, I wonder, could I show you something? Why do you seem so nervous? I suppose because I'm a student showing something to a professor. That's always quite nerve-wracking. Well, I'm sorry I perturb you in that way, but anyway, I'm afraid I have nothing useful to say about that, really. Well, okay. Let's get on with it. So, how was the voyage here? Well, 50 days at sea is a long time by anyone's standards.
Yeah, Kiki, that would be 6-6. But I was thinking more of Dual Destinies DLC being the most days eternity. But fair enough.
But it wasn't as bad as when we first came 16 years ago. No, that's true. Then I truly wondered if we wouldn't be drifting in the vast ocean for the rest of our lives. This time we followed the same route as you, so we were able to relax and enjoy the experience.
Ah, so you stopped in France's beautiful capital, Paris?
I mixed up the DLC kit. You know what? That's fair enough.
We did, yes, though only for one night. We did manage to get into Disneyland, though. You should have seen Jigoku on Big Thunder Mountain. He loved it. I did, truly, I did. Oh.
Although the thing about the DLC cases, Kiki, is that I think that Dual Destinies is one of the best, and Spirit of Justices is just kind of there. I don't hate it, but it's like I kind of forget it exists.
And yesterday evening, we left the port of Dunkirk for Dover. Just in time for the symposium, in fact. It starts tomorrow. God, I wish we'd had time for it's Phantom Manor over there. I wish we'd had time for Phantom Manor. Okay, enough with the Disneyland references. Let's move on with the actual story. Sorry, I'm just off in my own world while you're talking to chat.
It's fair, it's fair.
It's wonderful you were invited to attend such an important international event.
We should probably get our focus together, though, if we want to make progress today.
Yeah, that's a good point. Progress would be nice.
I'm very proud of you, Father.
It's thanks to Sashiro here. 16 years ago, he managed to ingratiate himself with Britain's Attorney General. I'm sure that's why he was invited, and I suppose you could say I'm something of an appendage by default. Ugh. Speak for yourself, Eugen! You were close friends with the professor of forensic science at a major hospital. Yes, well, I'd rather not dredge all that up, really. Professor of forensic science, huh? No, there's been a lot of water under the bridge since then, but it doesn't bring him back. Oh. Kazuma's father, I suppose. The professor, the killer who took the lives of 5 members of the British aristocracy, was actually Kazuma's father, wasn't he? That's correct. Genshin Asogi.
Genshin Impact. I'm sorry.
I was using all my power not to say that, so I appreciate you doing it. You taking that hit for me.
I'll take the bullet on this one.
Genshin. Impact? There we go. We both took a bullet.
You knew, I presume, Father?
Yes. He was a close friend at the time. He just came in one day saying, "Yo, help me hide this body," and, well, that's how your dad became an accessory.
Jesus.
That's how old Pops became an
Jesus Christ.
Genshin came to Britain as a police detective. He was studying investigative techniques at Scotland Yard. I've never understood what drove the man to commit such heinous acts. I feel bad for laughing over that line.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to Kazuma or fucking Sholmes, and we're like this. God.
It was a closed trial, so the public never knew the truth, and he was executed with little ado. To this day, very few people know what really happened, even in our homeland. But what about Kazuma? Did he know? Did he know the truth about his father? No, of course not. He was told his father passed from sickness, and besides, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. However, I suspect he may have had his doubts. Oh? Why? As you know, I tried to guide Kazuma growing up as if he were my own son. Then one day, he came to my office at the university and said,
I've decided. I want to travel to Great Britain and study there.
Your dad wasn't a murderer.
Do you think he wanted to come here to investigate his father's death?
I don't know, but when I looked into his eyes, I did know there was no way I'd be able to stop him. Something else came to light in that trial the other day, actually. Oh, what? Well, having disappeared in Hong Kong and been missing for almost a year, Kazuma's since turned up here in London, working as the apprentice of Lord Van Zeeks. What? What? That's news to us! I just said I thought he was dead! So, Lord Strongheart's telegram neglected to mention that part then. Shit, is Strongheart dying? I need to stop guessing who's gonna die and just get on with this. As you know, we both thought Kazuma had died on the steamship during our voyage to Great Britain in January.
But he didn't die. He's alive, as you knew. Didn't you, Father?
In actual fact, no. What I did know is that when your ship docked in Hong Kong, he mysteriously vanished. That's a morbid possibility. Thanks, Kiki. We sent a team of investigators to Hong Kong to try to ascertain what had happened, but to no avail. But he's still alive, and here in London, you say? I never dared even to dream it. Why on earth did the young man not make contact? Did we not say the amnesia thing? No, we didn't, did we?
I don't think we did yet, no.
Okay, yeah, that'll, The government and the police have been chasing clues fruitlessly for months now.
Well, it seems that he was suffering from amnesia.
What? Amnesia? When we first came across him again here in London, he didn't know who either of us were. I see. He only regained his memory 8 days ago. This is unbelievable! Yes, it's quite miraculous. I wonder why Lord Strongheart didn't let us know. I must speak with him urgently. I wonder how Kazuma's been these past few days. Would it be wrong of us to go and visit him? That began 16 years ago now. It's a distant memory, really. It was Yujin here, Genshin Asogi, and myself, and we were the original three. The first judicial scholars from Japan to travel overseas to study. Ocean voyages were not what they are today, I can tell you. 16 years ago, things were tough for their generation. Wait, 16 years ago, things were tough for their generation. Yeah, that was... okay. Your father was an exceptionally fine medical student at Yume University at the time, you know, young lady. Me? Oh, her.
Yes, grandmother told me.
Anyway, no one was here for this bit. At this point, I was screeching about how Kazuma won't come home to us, and the Urge scream is starting to rile up again. He went to do research at a great London hospital to study autopsy, practically unheard of in Japan. Yes, it was an eerie place, sandwiched between the back of a prison and a burial ground. Yep, okay, so that was very much the what's the word? Forensic scientist he was talking about was what's her name? The Pokemon boss.
Courtney, yeah.
Yeah, Scythe. Yeah. Ugh, no more talk of graves. Very often, there's no one willing to deal with bodies following autopsy work. So you see, autopsy labs have something of an unavoidable relationship with graveyards and prisons. Not my cup of tea at all. Do you remember that Scottish prison governor? Caden his name was. He was a good man. Yes, but then of course in our sixth year here, everything changed with that dreadful case. And Genshin was arrested for a series of the most gruesome murders. I simply couldn't believe it. I'd known the man for years. I was a witness at the secret hearing and I tried to speak in his defense, but you went a little too far and ended up facing charges yourself, didn't you? Well, suffice to say that after that trial, we were sent back here to Japan. Sent back to Japan, sorry. There was nothing more we could do to save Genshin. It was a lost cause, sadly. I'm starting to have thoughts. I'm starting to have big picture thoughts. I don't know whether I should voice them or whether I should hold on to them.
I mean, that's your call to make. Yeah, it's up to you. I don't think I'm able to answer anything one way or the other.
Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously don't tell me either way, but...
And if chat knows what's good for them, they won't either.
Hopefully no one will laugh at me pointing out that I'm on the wrong path with a thought.
Don't worry, I'll try not to have another Sholmes is the Masked Apprentice moment.
Yeah, okay, I admit that was stupid in hindsight. But I genuinely thought Kazuma was dead. What?
Fair enough.
And Ryunosuke recognized the stance and Sholmes was just AWOL that morning. I just kind of... Yeah, okay.
I understand it. Fair enough, it was just funny.
I'm wondering if Genshin was falsely accused if the professor is still in fact around and now takes the guise of the Reaper killings. Anyway. Which then leads me to wonder about some other people who I think could be the Reaper. There was nothing more we could do to save Genshin. He was a lost cause, sadly. Aww.
Damn.
Well, if you'll excuse us now. Yes, I'd like to get this trunk up to my room as soon as possible. It's got another student in it, don't you know? Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have held you up here for so long.
I'll call for the porter then. Just wait here.
Swear to God, if there is actually a body in it. Susato-san's gone off at a run. I'd like to stay and talk more, but I do have various preparations to make for tomorrow. Yes, of course, it must be a big responsibility representing our entire country. I wish you the best of luck. Naruhodo, I hope you'll keep an eye on Susato for me. Keep looking after her as you obviously have been. Oh, no, I mean, if anyone's looking after anyone, it's her looking after me. Damn it, I was about to say exactly the same thing. Well, I do appreciate you being there for her, after all. I've been a miserable father to her. I've thoroughly let her down. Sorry? What do you mean? Well, it was 16 years ago that I started my long study tour here in Britain, as you know. The very year Susato was born. Yes, I heard. The birth of my daughter was the most joyous event of my life, but... well, sadly it was accompanied by the most tragic event of my life, too. Oh, yes, Susato-san hinted at something like that.
It was a rather turbulent time at home.
Anyway, I won't bore you with the details. The point is, I became rather less dependable than befits a grown man. And it was then Sashiro offered me the opportunity to study here in Great Britain. I was too worried about you to leave you behind. So perhaps I was a little heavy-handed when it came to persuading you to accompany me to London. So, that's what happened in a nutshell. That's also the reason why I now feel compelled to give my daughter as many opportunities as I dare. Though the world does not readily afford young women such things, I must say. I completely understand, Professor. Ah, one other thing, Naruhodo. If I may be so bold, I have a favor to ask you. Oh, really? Of course. What can I do for you? Well, the thing is,
I'm so sorry that took so long.
Hey!
So yeah, they just reused this guy.
Miss Susato!
Now then, allow us to take your bags.
Allow me to take your bags! Yahoo! One moment, if you please, Porter. Of course, sir! That is Beppo, right? Is it Beppo?
I don't remember. This isn't Beppo, but I don't remember the voice you gave this guy. So.
Oh crap, what guy is this?
This was one of the jurors.
Oh shit, okay, I thought it was Beppo. Why did I think it was Beppo?
I don't know, but I mean, you know, both small men, hats, mustaches. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Of course, sir. The machine around your neck, it's a camera, I believe? I don't know, I've been using the Mario voice a lot in these.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm gonna give him a different voice. Quite right, sir. Just 5 shillings for a lovely photograph to commemorate a wonderful stay at the hotel, sir. Yeah, I like this one more. Well, I think given the occasion, we could justify the expense. The Skulkin Brothers. Skulkin Brothers, Kiki. Yes, of course.
You know, Kiki also brings up a good point about the anime cutscenes. They actually did not have any in this game at all. I don't think that's a spoiler to say. I believe that the budget for 2 was slightly less than 1, so they had to cut some things.
That is a good point.
So instead when they have like an important scene like that one at the end of case 3, they sort of just did it with the models.
Yeah.
Personally, I kind of find that more effective myself for the game. But
I think
you know,
I think the only issue there is then it limits the settings it can take place in. You know.
Yeah, that's fair though.
like if it was fully animated, it could be Streets of London. It could be it could have been anywhere. But yeah.
Yeah. Man, my dream is still one day that they make like an anime adaptation of Great Ace Attorney, and that it's better than the anime adaptation of the regular Ace Attorney games.
I'd like to thank you for coming with me, Mr. Naruhodo.
I haven't seen the anime of Ace Attorney. I thought it was supposed to be all right. Was it not?
I've heard it's okay, but the animation leaves a bit to be desired.
Well, maybe it'll be a. God, imagine if it was a Catriel situation where the anime just enhanced it.
Oh, that would be something for Great Ace Attorney, because I already think it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It really made Father very happy, I think.
Oh, well, I'm pleased then. But we were interrupted before. Professor Mikotoba was about to ask me something. Yeah, okay, Mikotoba's going. We're never going to find out what that favor is.
Shall we return to Baker Street then?
Holy shit, what if they just did an anime of the adventures of Sholmes?
Uh-oh, that would be... Oh, I would die for that.
I expect Iris will have some delicious tea waiting for us.
Yes, let's go. I'm getting more and more anxious about Kazuma, though. Perhaps I'll try to meet with Lord Strongheart later and ask after him. Animates like
It's like Reagan, so true. From Mob Psycho.
Fair enough, I don't have the frame of reference.
You should watch it at some point. It's real good.
Okay. Where do we want to go?
It's actually, I believe it's your choice. I don't think between these three locations there's anything that you need from one to progress in the other. I might be misremembering though.
Okay.
So if you want to take a break from your voices and let me take Sholmes for a bit.
Oh yeah, sure, good point.
Another watch party. I mean, I wouldn't be against it.
He's got the mask. They took the mask.
Oh no, I think I remember who this is. I guess I should take them as well.
What was that?
A man screaming in a most unflattering way.
Is it a little German boy? Did Sholmes take him as well?
I don't think it's a German boy, but...
Do you think... Could it have been Mr. Sholmes?
Oh my, I do hope not. I take offense to that remark.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Mon ami. By the way, are you okay if I take this one?
Sure. So here's the inferior Skulkin brothers.
Oh, really?
They're still good, but I prefer the Skulkins by a mile.
Me too. Oh, I hope the Skulkins show up again. Stop this disgraceful display, huh? Oh, for fuck's sake! Who are these people? Look at their hair, it's bright red.
I think they must be clients of Mr. Sholmes.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they talked about a prison break. Hey!
That squirrel.
Yeah, no breaks on my voice no matter where we go.
Well.
Right, you two. You're coming with me now, down to the clink.
No, not in prison. It's dark and there, but I don't like it.
Bob, the darkness, it is my friend. I'm not scared.
But you're always scared of the dark.
Shut your mouth, you idiot. I'll sit quietly in the dark and plan our next dirty heist.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
Well, tough. We'll finish this down the yard. Now get moving.
God, it's a good thing I have 2 bottles of water.
Bye then, Tinny. Have fun.
Well, these cunts, Iris, you bet. I mean, oh yeah, thanks, Iris. And thanks, you great detective.
Is he in the room as well?
Gina makes a fine detective herself, doesn't she? Oh, Susie and Bruno.
It's been quite a while. It's been a week.
Hello,
Been
Iris.
Less than a week, actually.
We're home.
Well, did you find your daddy? Yes, we arrived at the hotel just before he and his friend. Oh, well that's great news. Hope I'll get to see my daddy again soon. Yes, of course.
Dr. John H. Wilson.
So, Iris, all that remains now is that greatest of problems known to man.
What?
But before we concern ourselves with that, I believe some tea is in order, don't you, my dear fellows?
The fuck?
Cursed! Is something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo? Do I have a crumb or such like on my face?
Someone's on your face. It's on your head. This is player 2, Sholmes.
God damn, that's good.
Come along then, everyone. I've brewed a lovely special blend. Time for tea. Whatever's going on here today.
In that case, let us sit and drink now. For I am, in fact, expecting a guest later today.
What colours are players 3 and 4? I think the player 3 costume would be like the Oh, that's a point actually. Hang on. Let's test this. Player 3 will be without the jack or okay, hang on.
Oh, we're derailing hard.
Yes.
Oh no. We're really in it now.
I just need to see. Because you know they didn't do anything about the animation on Ryunosuke's shoulder band. So I need to see if they did anything with Sholmes' hair for this. Okay. They made the effort.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You're just looking at that. All right. Oh. Anyway, before we talk with Sholmes, of course, you want to investigate around the room, of course, because there's that thing.
The mask.
You know the one.
Okay, so I reckon costume 1 is the standard, him with his jacket on. Costume 2 is maybe with the jacket off. Costume 3 is the DLC costume. Then costume 4 is the red hair. Okay, so it's not player 2 anymore. I take it back.
All right. Let's look around.
The mask Cosmo wore when he was assigned to Lord Van Zieks as his apprentice. When he cast it aside after the trial the other day, I just sort of picked it up. Oh, we're the Hoarder!
We ought to give it back to him, I suppose.
But he has his memory back now, doesn't he? And as you know, in 1900s Britain, Miss Susato, all people with amnesia wore a mask. Look it up. I don't know if that's true.
What did he mean by look it up?
You have a book up your sleeve, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I can't help feeling he might turn around and tell me coldly to wear it myself.
But isn't he your best friend?
Yeah, that's all we are.
Also,
Yeah.
what's that on the couch?
fine.
Not
A
to
cushion.
be an ass about it.
This looks like last week's edition.
What's that article circled in red ink there?
It's in an advertisement column. It says, "To the Red-Headed League."
The Red-Headed League. The Red-Headed League? What's that?
I don't know. I've never heard of it before, but
Is something on my face? He really just looks like an entirely different character with his hair like this. God.
It does. Clearly this has something to do with that lively hair. Advertisement from the newspaper that's entitled to the Red-Headed League seems somewhat suspicious in nature.
Okay, so I didn't do this on my run, but I hear that if you present that article to a bunch of different people, it gets, like, different unique reactions.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but I've heard about it, so if you're willing to be the guinea pig on that.
Yeah, sure. On account of the bequest of the late Ezekiah Hopkins of Lebanon, PA, USA, there is now another vacancy open which entitles a member of the League to a salary of £4 a week for purely nominal services. All red-headed men who are sound in body and mind and above the age of 21 years are eligible. Apply in person on the morning of the 31st at the large park on Lime Street. At £4 per week if you're a redhead. Most fantastic money-making opportunity. And there's a bunch of other stuff that...
Yep.
Freeze frame bonus! So present it to people.
Well, I mean, for Sholmes, it's probably... You probably need to do that to progress, but yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. It looks as though someone circled an advertisement in this paper, Mr. Sholmes.
But I mean, like, if you were to present it to, like, Kazuma, for instance.
The Red-Headed League? Does it strike you in some way?
I was thinking that just maybe it might be related to your bright red hair.
So, at last you've learnt to apply my methods, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry? Oh, fuck! Fuck, we did kind of low-key Sholmes that!
In the first instance, and quite indispensable, observation.
Believe me, I could have seen that hair with my eyes shut.
So then, allow me to regale you with the details of my latest exploit.
Gale or boast? I mean, may as well start with that. So, what is the Red-Headed League, which seems to be the subject of the advertisement you've circled?
You notice it in the paper, then? That, my dear fellow, was going to be the source of this month's rent payment.
It was? How?
According to the advertisement, the Red-Headed League is a distinguished institution of fellows of unspecified governance. In fact, the only condition for being a member is having red hair.
That doesn't entirely surprise me.
But listen to what the lucky redheads receive once they join.
Lucky redheads, okay.
An unconditional salary of £4 a week. Oh my, £4 a week?
But why? What are they paying people for?
That I don't know. No details are given in the advertisement.
But surely every redheaded person in the country would be flocking to join in that case. You're right, Susie. There's no time to lose. I'll put in my application at once. So will I. Just on the off chance.
That might be stretching a point, I think.
The trouble is, they have a fixed number of members, you see.
Oh, I see. So once a certain number of people have joined, no one else can.
But as luck would have it, one member recently passed away.
How lucky.
I wasn't particularly lucky for the redhead in question, I feel, Mr. Sholmes.
So you decided to try and join in his place?
Correct. I mean, look at me. Have you ever seen such a red-headed fellow?
No.
So why? Why did it have to go so wrong?
What on earth happened?
A blunder, Mr. Naruhodo, though it pains me to admit it.
Oh, crap! What did we lose there?
I don't know. The guide doesn't say, so it must not have been anything too important.
Shit!
What did you actually do to your hair, Mr. Sholmes?
I'm glad you asked, Mr. Sato. What you see atop my head is neither dyed nor a hairpiece. Thank God it's not the latter. I don't think the world is ready for bald Sholmes. I changed the color of my hair overnight by the wonders of chemistry.
I mean, he could just have a wig cap.
Yeah, fair enough.
Chemistry?
I just think the phrase bald Sholmes is funny.
Yeah, fair.
I was conducting some research into a method of rejuvenating spent tea leaves. In the course of my work, I stumbled upon a potion that, when taken, turns one's hair a flame-like red. Would you like to try it? It will make every hair on your body perfectly crimson. Every hair.
I think I'll pass.
But Mr. Sholmes, is it quite safe to drink? Surely it's bad for you, isn't it?
Amateurs are always hampered by such fears.
Oh, I should have never doubted you, Mr. Sholmes. You mean to say...
But of course! To earn 4 pounds a week, one must be prepared to turn a blind eye to a little danger.
That degree of red sig was more than just a little danger, surely.
So anyway, Hurley left full of confidence yesterday with his new red hair. For the park on Lime Street where the Red-Headed League were interviewing prospective new members.
So what went wrong?
The whole park was choked with red-headed folk, like a Costa's orange barrow. I queued for 8 hours solid before at last I reached the front. But when the panel of interviewers saw me, they immediately said, "Ah, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, are you in disguise to conduct an investigation?" So naturally, I had no choice but to reply, "Shh, don't give me away." After which I could do little else but turn and leave. This morning, when I looked in the mirror, irritation stirred within me. So I turned that pair into the place.
Oh my god.
Oh dear, what a disaster. For Hurley and those two redheads.
Right.
Mr. Sholmes, who were the two gentlemen that were here before?
Oh, just a pair of petty criminals. Nothing of significance. A Of course, they have to make a living somehow. And when the mood takes me, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to all manner of infractions. Which is most of the time.
When the mood takes you?
All manner of infractions?
But when such fellows set their sights on Mr. Herlock Sholmes, well, that's when their luck runs out.
Oh my, you were the target of a crime, Mr. Sholmes?
But I quickly devised a plan to entrap them and deliver them to our young detective ally.
You should have asked Gregsy to come too. We could have had an arresting tea party.
I did send word, but no answer was forthcoming.
Oh no, is he already gone?
The man is consummately in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's a word for it, I'm sure.
I don't think he would be gone yet because he said he was taking Gina with him.
Yeah, but that could have fallen through.
Ha! I have it! A bungler, that's the word.
It's a good job he's not here to hear you say that. So, those redheads have been up to no good?
I wonder what the men did.
Mr. Sholmes, isn't it about time you told us the truth? Just over a week ago, you said to us...
I will now tell you something of the first importance, my dear fellow. Good detectives are wont to lie. It will serve you well to remember that.
Oh, I did say that, didn't I?
That case aboard the SS Burrier in January. Cosmo wasn't killed, and you knew he wasn't dead at the time. So what was really going on?
The fellow was unconscious for a very long time. If he hadn't regained consciousness when he did, his life would have been in mortal peril. Of course, a side effect of the prolonged comatose state was amnesia, as you now know. It was a simple enough task to silence the crew.
But how?
After they'd carried him out of the cabin, I assembled them in the lobby area. Then I made them swear to leave him unconscious and have him unlaid from the ship in Hong Kong as a murdered corpse.
Oh, how horrible.
It was necessary to find some material with which to persuade the crewmen to keep their word, of course.
But why? Why do it in the first place?
I will be at liberty to elaborate in due course. For the time being, I would like to reassure you. I didn't foresee subsequent events.
What events?
His disappearance in Hong Kong.
Oh!
I believe I may have made a gross error of misjudgment.
Mr. Sholmes. Oh, she's cheered up very quickly.
Mr. Sholmes, you mentioned before that you were expecting a guest today?
Indeed, Mr. Sato, that is correct.
Not another one of those red-headed gentlemen that were here before.
Not at all, they were petty villains. The guest I am expecting is a client.
Oh?
A young gentlewoman who wishes to appoint the services of this great detective, no less.
Oh, how wonderful, Mr. Sholmes.
You must stay and observe the fashion in which a great detective receives his customer.
Must we?
I have you in my clutches now, Rent! Just as I have you in my clutches, redheads.
That hearty laugh is masking rather sinister thoughts, I feel. You No, the lady isn't due for another hour yet. Don't feel as though you must wait around if you have other things to do. Hint, hint.
Oh, okay. Wonder if we can get Iris on. No, okay.
Some other Lord Chief Justice things.
I'm just messing around.
I'm going here for a reason.
I don't know if Susato has one, though.
The Red-Headed League. It's not something we could ever aspire to, is it?
Oh, I guess they do.
But I'm determined to try.
Your hair is completely black, though. Beautiful, but black. This is my room.
Perhaps you know that in our homeland, the color of hair has traditionally been described as green-black.
This is my room. It smells like room. That sounds a lot like contradiction, if you ask me.
So some people clearly see it as grey in Japan, even though it's black. In which case, I'm full of hope something similar may happen here in Britain.
That level of optimism is something I should learn a lesson from.
Okay, damn, I did not expect them to give one to Susato, but alright, I guess that confirms it, yeah. These do have a lot.
Just to check.
Unfortunately, it looks like nobody's here.
Damn. So I think the light's turning your hair.
Turning you brown.
Oh!
Yeah, to be fair, I always thought her hair was more brownish. But maybe I'm blind. Anyway, hey, fuckers. Here's the final draft of the opening address for tomorrow's proceedings. I've supplemented your original with the figures you asked for from the yard.
Look at this poster. I see. Excellent work. Thank you.
You're welcome, my lord.
What's Lord Van Zeek's doing here?
My, there seems to be an awful lot of tension in the air, wouldn't you say?
This place is stifling enough as it is. We really don't need any more tension.
Well, too bad.
My apologies. I didn't notice you come in. Your small stature and dark dress make you all but invisible to me. Also, I instantaneously kinesised myself over here.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no, it's entirely my fault for wearing black, I'm sure.
From now on, you must dress in white from head to toe whenever you come here.
Then I'd be stealing Kazuma's thing.
Now then, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, my lord, I'm right here. Kill me now. Are we the victim? Are we playing the rest of this game as Susato? Is something wrong? Perhaps a little too hot in here for you. Oh, no. Not at all. I never experienced a room at such a perfect temperature. Oh no, Ryunosuke's being to sis right now, if you're still here. I have a thought, but we'll have to wait until Kazuma appears. If you're sure, the beads of sweat carving their way down your face seem to suggest otherwise. Because of the daggers you're staring at me with, mainly. As you're no doubt aware, my International Forensic Science Symposium begins tomorrow. The IFS. In fact, your father arrived in London earlier today, I hear, madam.
Oh, yes, that's right, my lord. He's extremely honored to have been invited.
Van Zeeks has snuck out. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Damn it! I was trying to get out of here.
I'll leave the remaining preparations to the meeting room in your capable hands then, Lord Van Zeeks.
I will attend at once.
He gave you a very cold stare as you left, didn't he?
That's where it all began. That smile. The damn smile. No, but I haven't done anything. Have I? Not today, anyway. These past few days, my feet have barely touched the ground, I must say. My dedicated right hand of many years was recently put out of action in spectacular fashion. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is your left hand still of service?
Mr. Naruhodo, he's talking about Dr. Scythe.
Oh, right, yeah.
Also, the time has passed, unfortunately, but I was going to say, oh, has you have your feet not touched the ground because of your instantaneous kinesis?
Oh, good point. Oh, of course. I'm terribly sorry about that. I was just... Fear not, you've done nothing wrong. Dr. Scythe's own wrongdoing precipitated the situation. Precipitated? Really? Interesting. Wait, did it say
Precipitated.
Yeah, I thought... Right, okay. You needn't concern yourself with it any further. That'd be a lot easier to do if it weren't for the piercing stare you're giving me. Lord Van Ziegs is doing an admirable job of holding the fort. Though disturbingly, his apprentice has been missing since yesterday. Oh? Oh? Missing?
Did he die again?
What's become of Kazuma-sama now?
Could I show you this, Lord Strongheart?
Oh, I don't think they accounted for him having one.
We've had this conversation in the past, haven't we?
Perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
James
Damn.
did not account for Strongheart. He fucking hates fun. Unfortunate.
He fucking hates red-headed people. Not long ago, visitor numbers to the Great Exhibition exceeded 30 million. 30 million? Are there that many people in the world? Oh,
Rinosuke.
Bruno!
You blessed idiot.
Bruno, sweetie!
As a comparison, Mr. Naruhodo, the population of the imperial capital Tokyo is 2 million.
Hang on, that's just the capital, she said, isn't it?
Yep.
I'll be opening the International Forensic Science Symposium in the exhibition's main auditorium. This event has been 2 years in the making. 2 years of preparations and negotiations with other countries. So if I come here first, would that mean that Sholmes' guest would have just shown up?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, okay. It sounds like a tremendous achievement. Congratulations. The 20th century will see the wholesale adoption of forensic investigation techniques. And cooperation between policing organizations around the globe will be essential. Which is why... Juror number 3! This landmark first symposium had to be hosted here at the heart of our great British Empire. In order that Scotland Yard can become the leading investigative organization in the New World. He's the same as ever, I see. That passion of his is quite something.
Everybody's passionate in your own way, I'm sure, Mr. Naruhodo.
I'm the only person in this country who truly cares about a future that embraces forensic science. It was my intention to become Her Majesty's Attorney General and reform the Yard from the ground up. So the disgrace of the forensic investigation team has been a bitter blow to my ambitions. I first established the FIT a year ago, experimentally to start with. With Dr. Scythe at the helm, it was steadily accruing an impressive record of achievement. I was on the verge of changing its name and elevating its status to a full-blown forensic investigation department. A FID, for God's sake! And can you not do that now? Obviously. Nobody wants to hear anything about it at the moment. Even I can't keep this story out of the papers. 6 million Londoners will be cursing forensic science now. This incident will set back our country's advancement in the field by a good 10 years, I'd say. Unintended repercussions of our trial.
We simply couldn't have overlooked what had happened, though.
Of course not. We should all be grateful to you both. Anyway, I'll still reform this country's policing when I become Attorney General. This might delay my plans, but it won't alter them. Nothing will stand in my way. Strongheart, what is your deal? I do not trust you, dude. Whoops, I clicked out of the game. About Lord Van Zieks' apprentice. Ah, yes, that came as a surprise to me. I must say that you and he are old friends. Really? How did he become an apprentice to Lord Van... Oh. To Lord Van Zieks in the first place? It came about 3 months ago. An unidentified Asian man was apprehended by border police. They found him hiding aboard a large goods vessel.
Oh my! So he stowed away to get here?
He had no papers to identify him, no passport, and he was suffering from amnesia too. Other than the fact he was clearly of Eastern descent, there was no clues as to who he was. So I decided to assign him to Lord Van Zieks. That way I could keep an eye on him. Also for the lulz.
Understandable.
But then, why the mask?
Are you familiar with Persona, Mr. Naruto?
I main Joker in Ultimate. I didn't want to burden Lord Van Zieks with tiresome explanations about why he had an Eastern apprentice. You know how racist the man is.
Fair. Also because I knew he was a raging racist and I thought it would be fun.
Yep. Because it would be so much easier to explain why he was wearing a mask. He is proving to be a great help to Lord Van Zieks. I have high hopes for his future. By the way, do you know where he's gone? No idea, but I believe he's left London for the time being. I guess we're not showing him the Red magazine.
Oh.
I take it you also didn't know. The man's father was one of our country's most infamous criminals, I mean. Genshin Asogi. That's a point, actually. No. That's a big sticking point for me in my theory that Genshin was falsely accused, and I think Strongheart may have something to do with it, but I'm not 100%. He would know who Kazuma was, and he's the one that signed off on Kazuma coming to the country to be a defense attorney. I don't buy for a second that he didn't realize who Kazuma was when he was apprehended. That's just his name. What we learned from that trial 8 days ago was a huge shock. Finding out my friend's father was... Ah yes, Genshin Impact Asogi. The Professor case 10 years ago caused a great stir here in Britain.
They were such awful murders, and unprecedented. Using a ferocious dog as a murder weapon.
Honestly, misread unprecedented as unpopular for a second. Like, of course, just thinking, of course the murders were unpopular, Susato. Come on.
Unpopular murders.
And no one would have believed the culprit is a foreign student invited to study here by the government. So the true identity of the killer couldn't be made public then, and can't be made public now. Nobody in your country knows it was him, and neither do the citizens of London.
You're so right, Kiki.
Oh, I'm more than just thinking about how true that is.
Yeah, there was I was watching a show last night. I forget which one it was, but they fucking said Among Us, and my head just like perked up from my drawing. So I guess I was listening to a show, but still.
The main motivation was to avoid aggravating relations between our two nations at the time, I understand.
Why would you say that? I'm just adding to your point that you're right.
Oh, wait, which one is Kiki talking to? Me saying I'm more been out thinking about it, or you saying you perked up at the words Among Us?
Probably both.
Yeah. And also, yeah, killing via a giant dog, which links back to Hound of the Baskerville. Sholmes knows about this. Correct, however. It has to be noted that there were some supporters of the professor's apparent cause. What? Supporters of a mass murderer? The majority of the man's victims were a blight on the aristocracy of the day. Somewhat ironically, their deaths actually benefited society as a whole. Also, a fair few thinkers in London believed, anyway. Interesting use of words there, Strongheart. You are making my case for me. You asshole. Right, I see. But it was still murder, wasn't it?
It seems very similar, doesn't it? The idea of the Reaper of the Bailey.
Doesn't it just? Nothing else to say?
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Just move back to Sholmes for now, I guess.
Yeah.
Ah! Here's my guest now, my latest client with money to spend.
Oh, I do hope it's an exciting case, Hurley.
Remember, Iris, we are at present gripped by the greatest problem known to man. I must be willing to accept any case, no matter how unstimulating. Save locating a runaway, of course.
That's what it's going to be, isn't it? Don't spare anyone's feelings, will you?
Oh dear, I'm afraid the Hurley can lack a little tact, especially just before the rent is due.
Oh!
Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Harlock Sholmes! Please, so please.
Hey, Juratu!
So yeah, they really do just start using the jurors as NPCs more, and I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that more often beforehand.
What was that animation just then? That was interesting.
Please find my husband, he's run away!
I called it.
To upset me?
I beg your pardon?
Never mind. A personal matter. My apologies. What exactly are you trying to say, Mr. Naruhodo?
I didn't say a word.
Come, my dear madam. Be seated. Iris, some tea, if you please.
What the fuck was that?
Of course!
What's the matter, Miss Susato?
Oh, it's
Just that gentlewoman. I feel sure I've seen her somewhere before. Very recently.
Yes, now you come to mention it. That is juror number 2.
As I explained earlier, my name is Evie Vigil. I implore you to take the case, sir. Money is no object. Simply name your figure.
That is an interesting animation.
Money and wealth are of little consequence to me, madam.
Sholmes, shut up. I will be your accountant.
Being offered a case to solve is reward enough.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you're the picture of benevolence.
I will, of course, make a mental note of your offer, however, for contingent reasons. I trust you will remember your words also.
If I might inquire, sir. This gentleman and lady would be...
Oh, me?
Oh, I do hope I don't say anything racist. What I am about to tell you, I should like to communicate in the strictest confidence, you understand?
Oh, can someone add that as a quote, please?
Oh, I'm on it.
Thank you.
Add quote.
Love that.
Yeah. Oh god, I think that one might get me cancelled.
Oh yeah, that can very much read out of context, can't it?
Ah, these are my friends. I assure you, you may say before this fair anything which you may say to me.
Who voices Van Zieks again? Me.
Ah, I see.
I can vouch for the gentleman personally. After all, he's hard of hearing.
What? How did they ever get my hopes up?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I've already been cancelled. I can't believe this.
Have you?
No, I'm joking around.
Mrs. Vigil, would you mind casting your eyes over this?
Oh, my poor Daly, where have you gone? What's become of you?
Daily Vigil!
Yep.
Fuck's sake!
I'm afraid she's too worried about her husband to pay any attention, Mr. Naruhodo.
Either that or she just doesn't want to be bothered with me. Forgive me for asking, Mrs. Vigil, but have we met somewhere before? Quite recently, perhaps?
Oh my!
I think it's supposed to be like Ever Vigil.
Pshaw, my dear fellow, what is your intention? Clearly you have no ability to differentiate the facial features of the English. That's right, I'm cancelling you now. If you wish to invite the lady to tea, you must do so in a more gentlemanly fashion.
I'm dying.
Sholmes, are you calling me fascist?
Better than fascist. Is it possible?
But you're the nice young lawyer from the trial I attended last week.
Ah, knew I recognized her.
You have a man's fate in the palm of one's hand. Gosh, oh golly, it sends shivers down my spine.
Also, juror number 3 over there. Shout outs to him and his
Yeah.
birds.
Yeah, he's the one behind the scenes in Strongheart's office.
Yeah.
I didn't quite recognize her because she's acting so differently now.
It must be very difficult for you as a lawyer. Being hard of hearing, I mean.
Oh my god, this plays into the joke I was making on Friday! The Ryunosuke has shouted so loud he's made himself partially deaf. Holy shit, did that become canon? Did Sholmes hear me?
Perhaps.
Pardon? You dick.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Don't worry if you can't hear. It was frippery, really, nothing more.
Now look what you started, Mr. Sholmes. Thank you very much.
I believe it would be prudent for you to sit quietly in the corner.
Yes.
Oh shit, I'm on the wrong window. Tell us about your husband, madam.
Mr. Vigil, my daily, is 40 years of age. I have a photograph here.
Looks like a nerd.
An entirely unremarkable gentleman. By appearance, at least.
Looks like the Fire Emblem character you forget to put in your unit.
Jesus. Not wrong. Loren's energy. How long have you been married?
It'll be 15 years this year. We have a cordial relationship, and my husband's income is more than adequate, so we live quite comfortably.
That is a good point. I did just meet him.
You just met. To be fair, I think my chat was also dissing him when we first saw him.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VODs at some point. Are they on? They're on YouTube, right?
Yes, my VODs are on YouTube.
Nice.
I'm normally pretty iffy on like stuff that's over half a year old, but I still think that those VODs hold up pretty well.
Nice.
As it would appear, I need only look at you to know these things.
I'm so fucking pissed about losing all those that like 4 weeks worth of stuff.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh gosh!
Your dress is the latest style. Your hat clearly regularly groomed. Your eyes are quite animated. Like you're some kind of video game character. In short, you have no inkling as to why your husband might have disappeared, correct?
That's right, he's a kind man with a strong sense of loyalty, and he rather dotes on me.
Oh yeah, I miss Doggle.
Yeah, I wonder how they're doing.
Yeah. Also, I think it's close. I think it's closer to 60 hours than 30, but I could be wrong. I haven't done the math in a while. Which would point to the possibility he's become embroiled in some incident or other.
That's exactly what I fear must have happened, Mr. Sholmes. I'm quite beside myself. My husband's employment is somewhat unusual, you see.
You're right, I was just thinking of the second game. Oh, fair enough.
What if he's incurred some miscreant's ill will?
What exactly is your husband's line of work?
He's a warder at the prison.
God, that is somewhat unusual.
So, your husband is a prison warder.
That's right, yes. Well, in fact, he's the chief warder.
Indeed, I see. Well, Chief Prison Warder certainly qualifies as something of a specialist occupation.
Yes, it does indeed. My poor husband must prepare those dreadful punishments and see if they're carried out.
Dreadful punishments? Does she mean capital punishments?
And at such times, he must occasionally spend a night or two in the prison dormitory. Or for that extra responsibility, he is remunerated more handsomely than the other warders. Of course, course we make no mention of my husband's work to the neighbors.
Yes, I believe your prudence is justified. Tell me, at what prison is your husband engaged?
Barclay Prison, Mr. Sholmes.
Really, Barclay? Oh, a fine establishment.
Everything seems to be coming back there recently. Was it Barkley that? Yeah.
I believe so. Anyway,
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna go there. If I'm not mistaken, there's a large cemetery just behind it.
Yeah, a lot of.
Yes, that's correct. Lowgate Cemetery.
No. It looks like this dagger's just in her head. Lowgate Cemetery. The very place we were discussing in court. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable, my dear fellow, and yet undeniable.
Get out of my head, Sholmes.
Sorry, Mr. Sholmes, I'm afraid you've lost me.
Ah, pay no heed, madam. Pay no heed. A private matter.
This can't really be a coincidence, can it?
So, to the matter of your husband's disappearance. When did you realize he was missing?
Please try not to laugh.
God, try not to laugh challenge. Great.
It was yesterday.
Damn. I'm sorry. Yesterday?
What did I just say?
I apologize.
That really is recent. Laughably so.
The truth is, my husband does at times have occasion to spend the night away for his work. It's not at all out of the ordinary for him to not return home at night, but this is different. Not to make any contact for a whole day, that has certainly never happened before. Oh, my dear Daly, whatever could have happened?
My dear Miss Vigil, please, calm yourself. Now then, have you contacted the police?
Why, naturally, but sadly. I refuse to listen to my pleas as my husband has only been missing for 1 day. I was asked to wait patiently at home.
In truth, Miss Vigil, I can go with the police. However, let us not be hasty. I see no reason why we should not engage my deductive powers to track your husband down anyway.
It's so weird to see him in this pose without the smile.
Yeah.
Also the red hair.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
And furthermore, let me assure you, Tessa solved the greatest problem known to man for another month has no bearing on my decision. I seek only to put a sweet smile on another Londoner's face. That's really all there is to it.
You have my eternal gratitude. I shall pay any sum you care to mention.
You seek only to put this sweet's rent in your landlady's purse. That's all there is to it.
Yes. Thank you for everything you have shared with us, Miss Vigil. I believe I have all the information I need to begin my investigation.
Oh, please report to me soon with good news, sir.
No promises. Fear not, madam. In a day or two, I shall be contacting you with a heartening report, I'm quite sure.
So soon? Oh, how splendid, Mr. Sholmes.
Good news should be delivered early, I always say. If you would be so kind as to leave the photograph of your husband in my possession.
Photograph and print received from Mrs. Vigil in order to aid with locating her missing husband. He appears to have no particularly distinctive facial features, which is why he often gets left in the left out of the unit in Fire Emblem.
Thank you. Now allow me to show you the door.
This is it.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Sholmes. You've been simply marvelous.
Oh, hey, she didn't say anything racist. Nice.
You know, I think it every time, Hurley.
It can't be Lawrence because you leave him out because of his facial features.
I'm laughing, but I'm also a Lorenz apologist, so.
Love it.
How do you come out with such nonsense? Good news in a day or two. Are you sure?
I can't be sure, of course, but then I didn't swear on it. I merely gave the good woman some hope. I hope to be able to give her good news, one might say. After all, the rent must be paid by the end of day tomorrow. If by that time I've successfully located Mr. Vigil, we shall be mutually relieved. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo?
Don't look at me with those pleading eyes.
Well, my dear fellow, did you hear the details of the case?
Yes, my hearing is surprisingly good, actually.
Excellent! And what did you make of it?
Huh? Well, I was surprised to learn where her husband worked. At Barclay Prison, I mean.
Ah, so you noted that? I didn't.
Of course, especially with the mention of Lowgate Cemetery.
How could you not have noticed it, Mr. Sholmes? You commented on it.
Good question.
Lowgate Cemetery is at the rear of Barclay Prison.
Oh yeah, I forgot they kept highlighting the rear.
So it was renowned among us students at the university for being haunted by
The ghosts of condemned convicts.
So cool.
Barclay Prison is where
An notorious man!
was incarcerated. Fuck, now he's got me doing it again.
Susato never did it. She was the one that was just like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh yeah.
The professor. Sometimes I say things out. Oh, no, you should do that in the Sholmes voice.
Sometimes I say things out loud and they don't process in my brain. That's why it's so empty, because I never stop talking.
Love it.
Just like me for real though.
And now a warder from the prison has mysteriously disappeared, it would seem.
It's all very peculiar.
Indeed, but nothing you can't handle, I'm quite certain, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry?
Run along to the prison and see what you can glean. Would you? It's a prison governor you want. No doubt the man is equally worried.
God damn it. But aren't you going to go yourself?
No. Surely you needn't ask. Can't possibly be seen out with his hair.
Wow, that's racist against gingers, Sholmes. But didn't you go to Lime Street with that hair?
That was a quite different matter. So I leave it in your capable hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm rather busy.
Of course you are. Anyone around? No, he's just not there. Okay. Fine. Berkeley prisons on the outskirts of London, backing onto a lonely burial ground. Its 4 high outer walls loomed quietly before us in the fog. Having requested a meeting, we were shown to the governor's office in the watchtower. What the fuck?
Yeah. Nice, bird.
Yeah, that too.
I'm trying not to bring attention to everything else here. So, how well can you do Scottish?
Let's go. This place is full of hardened criminals. I can't even remember the last time a civilian was doing here. Apparently not bad.
I've done worse.
Yeah, not terrible. And you didn't want to talk to an inmate, but to me! Get out of my swamp! Do you get who I am? I'm the governor of Barricading! Huh? Oh, yes, it's a pleasure. I'm Rinosuke Naruhodo, defense
Can
lawyer.
this man's face be any more chiseled?
I am the Alpha Chad. And an Easterner, I see. Does that mean... Yes, I'm a visiting student of law from the Empire of Japan. Japan? Did you say Japan? Yes? Well, there's not any of your kind in here, laddie. Maybe you should try the prison next door, eh?
I didn't notice another prison next door, sir.
Oh, right. I get what he's getting at. Oh, crap. Anyway, we came to ask you some questions, but I didn't like to be so direct, but... I've no intention of speaking with the likes of you, suspicious-looking Easterners. Damn it, that's why you got me to do this one.
Well, also, it was because I did so many voices in the previous area, but... Yeah.
Now get out of my hair. So as soon as he finds out we're from Japan, he reacts like this. That surely means...
Racism. I think it's because of the professor case.
You think so too? 10 years ago. Genshin is so... We know! You've said this like 12 times this case, Ryonosuke. We're caught up.
Yeah, but we're at the place, I guess. I don't know. They do like to say it a lot. It's like the DL6 of this game.
Fair. Genshin Asogi, also known as a professor, was incarcerated at this prison. And now I'm saying this out loud, apparently. And then after his execution, he apparently re-emerged from his grave in the cemetery behind the prison. I might have known. You're sniffing around about the case, aren't you? You're agents, huh? Part of the professor's great web, no doubt. No, not at all. We're just... Get going with you before I punch your lights out. We're going! Maybe the ghost of that killer still haunts this place. I'm not gonna get anywhere here. Unless we can somehow prove to this man there's nothing suspicious about us.
Governor Caden.
What are you thinking, Miss Susato?
I feel sure that name came up in conversation recently somewhere. I was wondering if whoever mentioned him might have some ideas to help us.
Come to think of it, I have the same feeling.
Where did we hear that name before? I unfortunately don't think he's gonna...
Governor Caden, could I at least show you this? It's worth a try. How many times can one man turn his back on you in a single conversation?
Also, he kinda sorta looks like a latent NPC. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know.
I said get out! Fine. We heard it at I want to say the judge mentioned. Oh, hey.
Hey, what are you doing here? Still.
Look at them in that. They're the same age. Aww.
They're matching hats. Well, not quite matching, but you know.
Yeah. That's Professor Mikatober over there.
Hey, it's Dunban over there.
Dixon! Ah, hello you two. I was just taking a moment to catch up on the world now that I'm unpacked. But where's Judge Shigoku? Yes, he's not the relaxing sort. He's taken himself off to pay his respects to all the legal bigwigs.
Having only just arrived in the country today? Goodness, he is full of energy.
Professor, you mentioned something before. About how you'd known the prison governor at Barclay Prison? Oh, Governor Caden, you mean? It keeps surprising me that I'm voicing him. Maybe it's because he's in a different. Maybe it's because he's in a different outfit.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it is the same man.
Father, we must speak with the governor. But he refused to talk to us. He said we were suspicious Easterners.
Well, I'm sure if I accompanied you, it would be a very different story. Oh, would you? That'd be wonderful if you have time now. Sadly, as you can see, I'm very busy at the moment, sitting down, reading a newspaper. Busy drinking coffee on a comfortable settee? Now, I have rather a lot to prepare for tomorrow, you know. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that out loud, did I? You Mikatobas are alarmingly good at reading people's thoughts.
Or could it be that you Naruhodos are alarmingly bad at hiding your thoughts?
Let's not fall out now, I have an idea. What's he writing on that piece of paper? Here's a letter of introduction for you. Hopefully when he sees my name, he'll change his tune. Why is the corner off? Ah, thank you.
Sorry about the corner. I had to have a little snack.
And as you know, all fathers eat paper. A note of introduction on our behalf from Professor Mikatoba to Governor Caden. Hopefully now he'll be willing to talk to us. Good luck then. Oops. Interesting, it's on the back of something.
Oh, it looks like this is some sort of steamship ticket. The SS Grouse, first class cabin 001. Yokohama departure, 11th September. London arrival, the 1st of November.
Oh, that's the boat that Professor Mikatoba and Judge Shigoku came on from Japan, isn't it?
Yes, I think it called at Dunkirk on the north coast of France for a night before finally arriving in Dover.
To think it's been almost a year since we arrived in Dover on the SS Borea. Seems a shame to keep your ticket as a memento of your trip, don't you think?
Yes, I agree. I have mine safely in my diary.
I keep mine in my wallet, so I have it with me at all times. Oh, well, how strange. Where could it have gone?
Are you like this on purpose, Mr. Naruhodo?
I imagine it was that comment accompanied by a little sigh. Turning back would take a passenger on a steamship.
Alright.
Professor Mikatoba has wonderful handwriting, doesn't he? This dark-suited young man is not in the least bit untrustworthy. Is it just me, or does that make me sound extremely untrustworthy?
That's fine. I do wish he at least called you a nice young man.
Really not sure that would help. If you just cast your eyes over this, Governor Caden. What's this then? You can't even pull the wool over my eyes. You're good for nothing Japanese student. Mikatoba. That young jock from the forensics laboratory. That Mikatoba. Yes, exactly, him.
Oh dear, perhaps I should have said something sooner. I'm Yuji Mikitoba's daughter, Susato.
James, you're the young man's daughter. And you did not think to mention that before.
I do apologize.
Aye, well, you best take a seat then. Can I offer you a cup of tea, perhaps? And didn't forget to try one of these wee handcuff biscuits. I really want a handcuff biscuit. Your father's influence is nothing short of amazing.
Bitterly regretting not announcing who I was from the outset now.
So then, what can I do for you, Hen?
Well, we're currently investigating a case.
It's one of your warders, you see. He's gone missing. Missing?
That's right, it's surely been reported to you as well, being the prison governor.
I haven't heard nothing of the sort. There's no missing persons in my prison.
Oh!
But how can that be?
Mr. Daily Vigil, your chief warder.
Huh? Vigil? That's right, his wife came to us and asked us to investigate his disappearance. Let's skip the part about him only going missing yesterday for now. Clearly that means something to him.
Would you be so kind as to tell us what you know, sir?
Aye, of course. Let's try this again. Governor Caden, would you have a look at this? Oh, wouldn't they rather have a wee handcuff biscuit? Oh, no thanks. I'd rather you just cast your eyes over this. Or maybe you prefer real handcuffs, huh? No, neither for me, please. Lovely offers, though.
Well, at least he has different generic dialogue, so it
Yeah.
wasn't a complete waste. Oh, we're looking.
This grandfather clock is...
It's fitted with a terrifying blade that keeps dropping down.
It's modeled on the guillotine, a French execution device. You might have heard of it. And yes, for you ask, it can chop. What do you think happened to me hand? Heads off, you mean? Havers, no. Carrots and parsnips and so forth.
Oh.
How big are the carrots and parsnips he's putting in there? Place a large carrot at the bottom there and more, by even it'll have been cut clean in two.
Well, the blade must have an almost indescribable edge on it then.
I never expected to find a parrot in a prison. It must be the governor's pet.
Given where we are, it's hard not to see the poor creature as a prisoner.
Let me out! Do not kill me! Has the bird learnt to mimic the plaintive cries of the inmates in the cells? Ah, no, he's one of 3 siblings, you see. He still calls out the names of his 2 brothers like that all the time. That's the name of the brothers. Let me out and do not kill me. What's his name? Right. Let me out! Do not kill me! Aye, I hear you, laddie. You want your dinner, eh? Didn't I do it? An axe, a hunting rifle, and 4 pairs of handcuffs. Sounds like a good night in. That's a daunting collection. There's a story behind every one of those. I mean, the rifle was a famous killer's murder weapon, and the axe was wielded by an infamous executioner? And the handcuffs were once used to immobilize a fierce four-legged beast when it was arrested.
I think you're in the realms of fantasy now, Mr. Naruhodo.
Not those kind of stories, Jimmy. That axe was the one I used to chop down the cherry tree at my house. Mrs. Caden was nie best pleased. And the cuffs on the left are... I caught my first burglar with back when I was a bobby.
Stories were a little different to those you imagined, I think, weren't they?
Yes, to my relief. And in some small way, my disappointment. Doesn't mention the guns or the handcuffs on the right, though. What time does the execution clock keep it? That's a point! There are no handles!
Oh yeah.
We understand that Mr. Vigil is the chief warder here at the prison. Aye, that he was. Strong sense of responsibility and dedicated to the job, no doubt about it. He was a fine warder. Sorry, did you say was? Aye, he doesn't work here no more. He left the job.
Oh my!
When? When was this exactly? There's a question. When was it about? Can he have been much less than 10 years ago now?
What?
The fuck? 10 years? He stopped working here 10 years ago. Aye, as I mind it. You ken, I have nae heard the fellow's name in all that time. That's a worry if he's gone missing, though. But Mrs. Vigil made no mention of it.
I think perhaps, Mr. Naruhodo, that his wife simply doesn't know. I think she's unaware that he no longer works here.
Governor Caden, can you tell us what happened? Why did Mr. Vigil give up his job here? That's important, is it? Yes, I believe it may be.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
I can't help wondering, given that it was 10 years ago,
Ah!
which was exactly when the professor was being held at this prison.
So Mr. Vigil actually resigned from the position of Chief Warder 10 years ago, you're telling us? What happened to make him leave the job?
In actual fact, he didn't leave the job willingly. He had no choice in the matter. Aw, it's a very nice bouquet, hamster. You mean he was dismissed? It was after a particular walk. Sorry, a walk? Aye, that's our word for it in here. A walk to the gallows. 10280 is a great set of flowers, hamster. I really want to get the succulents. An execution. It's the job of the chief warder to prepare the gallows tree and oversee any executions, you see. Only Vigil did something unthinkable in that last walk he was manning.
What did he do?
I'm gonna get Lauren the succulents for her birthday, I think. Anyway. I'm sorry, but I can't even reveal that information. Oh, Hamster, did you see the Lego sets I've picked up? I got the Sonic set. Finally got round to it.
Nice.
But I can't tell you that it's very rare for a Chief Warden to be relieved of his post. But why wouldn't Mrs. Vigil know about it? She appears to be under the impression that her husband still works there. Still works here. Okay. I wouldn't ken anything about that, I'm afraid.
Can you perhaps answer one more question about the circumstances of his dismissal?
That's still neat, though. The bouquet is very nice. Oh. And what would that be, then?
That last execution that Mr. Vigil was responsible for overseeing. Was it by any chance the professor's?
My thoughts exactly. I'm sorry, I really am, but I'm not at liberty to answer that.
I see. My father came to Britain all those years ago in order to study forensic medicine. But you seem to have been well acquainted.
The death room, the prison, and the cemetery have a lot to do with one another. After all, they need fresh corpses for forensic research, do you ken? Yes, I can imagine.
The advancement of medical science isn't always particularly palatable.
Your father worked in the laboratory just on the far side of the graveyard. In the basement of St. Sinner's. It's still in use today. St. Sinner's? That's come up before, I'm sure.
Yes, that's right. We've been there.
Mikatober and I often used to ride in the carriage together and negotiate terms. For more fresh material, I suppose. Aye, and we used to sit in here for hours and gab on about dissection and all sorts. Oh, it takes me back. Over a pot of tea and a plate of cuff biscuits, of course.
How charming.
He was a good fella, your father, reliable and dead set on his work. But I'm afraid I'll never understand you Japanese. God damn it. Because of Genshin Asogi, I suppose. Why are you a bad person, hamster? Well... I can't tell you anything else.
Thank you so much for your time, Governor.
Oh, one moment before you're away, Anne. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Ah, found it. Here, take this as a wee souvenir of your visit to the prison.
What is it?
That's Vigil's dismissal notice. It's 10 years old now, of course.
Oh my, are you sure?
Aye, it's no trouble at all. It's not the original, mind. The harsh reprimand incurred by Mr. Vigil 10 years ago that resulted in him losing his job as Chief Warder of Berkeley Prison. Thank you very much, Governor Caden. Well, in return... Why does that make you a bad person, hamster? I'm gonna need more info. Do me a favour and never come back here. That case is closed.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Oh, fair, yeah.
Well, I think we ought to return to Baker Street for the time being.
I wonder where we go next. Yes, I agree. We need to report back to Mr. Sholmes with what we found out about Mr. Vigil.
Yeah, I wonder.
What will he tell Mrs. Vigil, I wonder? Look, we have an opportunity here now while the governor's away.
Listen, Naruto, you could be imprisoned if you were caught.
That's a good point. Perhaps not then.
What do they mean by this?
Don't know.
All right, let's head back to my Sholmy.
Sholmio. We're back.
Hello, you two. Oh wait.
Hello, you two. How'd you like my Hurley impression? I thought
It's
you'd be
really
back
good,
before
Iris.
long. So I baked some scones for us all.
Oh, so that's what the delicious smell is.
Greetings, my dear fellow.
Holy shit!
Oh no, he
Honey,
turned
I'm
himself into Ninja Fortnite. He returned a good deal sooner than I was anticipating.
Honey, I'm Holmes. Oh, next we're gonna see him. It's gonna be like in orangey yellow. He's going through the primary colors of the main three from Sonic.
Or green, he becomes the Joker.
Or green, he becomes the Joker. I prefer the Sonic theory.
Fair enough.
It is. It's Ninja Fortnite. Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
Ninja connotation Fortnite.
Say nothing. Your thoughts are written all over your faces in any case. Turns out that it may have been advisable to test my hair color restoration tonic before application.
Oh my.
Pray, tell me, what of our water friend? Have you garnered some new information?
Oh, yes, something very surprising, in fact. Though it's not a patch on your hair, to be honest.
It most certainly isn't. Still, we discovered that...
Wonder who that could be.
Sholmes! Oh. How'd you like my, I've forgotten his name, shit. Gregson, thank you. The name just dropped out of my head. How'd you like my Gregson impression?
Pretty good.
Drop everything, Sholmes, this is more important. I don't know why Oh, God. Gina? I can't let him leave it.
What's happened?
What has happened?
Clearly a very grave matter indeed. For Miss Lestrade made no mention of my hair whatsoever.
It's the... No! No! What do you mean? Inspector Gregson? Oh, God. The boss is... He's dead!
Fuck!
What? They just found his body! Shot with a pistol! What?
But... Inspector Gregson?
No. He was murdered?
This shit broke me when I first found out. God.
No, not Gregsy.
I'm fucking distraught!
Oy. Come in, my dear girl. Tell us the whole story.
They're killing off my characters.
So I was like when you were saying earlier in the hotel, when you were like between the judge and Mikoto,
Yeah.
when you were like, one of my characters is going to die, I had to hold that shit so fucking hard.
Oh. Gina, I wanted to show you this. No, what am I thinking? It's hardly the time, is it? Damn it. Are you serious, Gina? Inspector Gregson was... He was really shocked. Oh, I don't know much about what happened myself yet. Still there, investigating the scene.
Where did this take place?
A little rented room in a building full of flats on Fresno Street.
The outskirts of town, nowhere near his home. Is perhaps investigating a case then?
The thing is, no one in the yard knows nothing about no case around there.
Oh, how strange.
The boss was... He was so good to me. I know he ain't up to much yet, but... One day I was gonna show him. I was gonna show him I'd become a proper detective. There is something really visceral and raw in that animation where she kind of shakes and comes closer.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny.
So, who did this? Do you have any idea who the culprit is? They got him already.
Already?
Caught the shooter so soon? A witness reported something was going on and the boys got straight down there and took care of him.
Who? What awful person did this?
Kazuma? I still can't believe it myself.
Gina?
What? Fucking what? That's case 5 stuff. Not case 4.
Well.
It was the Reaper. Wait, you don't mean they've arrested Lord Van Ziegs for it? That's right, that Reaper bloke's gone and shot the boss. No, Lord Van Ziegs.
Are you quite sure, Miss Lestrade? It's Beric Van Ziegs the police have arrested?
I saw him with my own eyes in the interview room at the yard.
I don't believe it.
There were witnesses and they're all saying it was him.
So you mean there were actually multiple witnesses?
He heard the gunshot, apparently. And when our lot got to the scene, there was only the boss and that Reaper bloke in the room. There's no way Lord Van Ziegs would have taken Gregson's life. I just don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Thank you for informing us, Miss Lestrade. This really is most terrible news. I'm dreadfully sorry.
What are you saying sorry for? You didn't do nothing. Anyway, I'm taking a cab over the scene right now. Please come and all as soon as you can. You gotta help.
It's a detective's lot to appear whenever some sinister plot is unfolded. Little wonder we all look haggard. Sometimes these things are almost too much for the nerves.
Mr. Sholmes.
Use there on being a great detective if I fail to see something like this coming, How could I let this happen to Gregson? Gregson? Mr. Naruhodo, I shall leave at once to begin my investigation.
Of course, yes, we will too.
It would be helpful if you could talk to Mr. Reaper and see what you can glean. I'm sure you were intending to do so anyway. Until later, then.
Inspector Gregson dead and Lord Van Zieg's arrested.
Bruno, Susie, I've called you a hansom. It's waiting outside.
Thanks, Iris. Shall we, Mr. Sato?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Like, I think it really works as well. You really feel the weight of this one compared to others where it's just kind of, you're not really introduced to them. But this one we've had like a game and a half to get, well,
Yeah, I
cases.
think it just
Basically
yeah,
five
it really
cases.
just works. It works because we've had like a game and a half with him. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's like we.
Yeah, like five. Well, I think just a game, about 5 cases actually. It works out.
Oh yeah. Still, I mean,
Yeah.
that would be like it. That would be like if they killed Gumshoe in Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah, or if fucking Larry died at the end of the trilogy.
I'm gonna be real. I don't really think I'd feel much if Larry died.
I mean, fair, but you know what I mean, like an unestablished character.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
Counterpoint,
Okay.
Larry can die. It's fine. Oh my god.
I'm just sitting here.
There he is. Lord Van Zieg's behind bars.
So it's true. He really was arrested. Also, I really missed an opportunity to say barrack behind bars. Could have had a nice alliteration thing there.
That's fair, Kiki. I almost said Hana.
He's sitting with his back to the wall reading something. I don't think he's noticed us. Lord Van Zieg's.
Fancy meeting you here, Nardo boy.
Fuck you!
I'm sorry.
Fuck you!
The last place on Earth I'd like to be, with the last person on Earth I'd like to see.
I couldn't very well not come. We heard what happened, that Inspector Gregson was...
Go home. This has nothing to do with you.
But...
Forgive me, Lord Van Zieks, but I must disagree.
Oh shit, yeah, I need to download that Vine Boom sound so I can add it to my sound things and have it be a thing.
Inspector Gregson was very helpful to us on a number of occasions.
Also, yeah, unfortunately, that's just how I roll. I can't help but take an opportunity.
We were indebted to him. At the very least, we owe it to him to find out the truth about his death.
No, not you too.
I'm never gonna escape.
In my defense, Kiki, it would be exclusively to the command exclamation mark parry. It wouldn't. I would not use it beyond that. It is parry's thing, and
Yeah, like that.
yeah,
But with parry.
yeah. Anyway, so
I don't know if giving the chat the power is better or worse, though.
it will hopefully be on like a 5-minute cooldown.
How's it feel, Vine Boom guy? I will gladly take that title over the his balls guy.
Or Family Guy.
I don't think anybody's called me that, but fair
Okay,
enough.
Family Guy.
Oh.
It begins. Did you read this one? I've lost track.
Yes.
Okay.
You must help us with our investigations, please.
Our race attorney investigations.
There's really nothing I can tell you.
Yeah, I fully get it. It's that streamer brain. It's like the left brain is saying, "Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it," and the right brain is just like,
Yeah.
Why don't you
That's
just
your character.
Vine Boom is just it's very close to just Vine Boom. I guess it's like a shortened title. Yeah. What were you just reading in the back of at the back of the cell there? Was it something related to the case?
This? The Yard isn't quite so cavalier with its information as to share case details with the suspect. This is a letter from an old acquaintance.
Ah, Barry the Prosopis!
Oh, who might that be? Doofenshmirtz?
Someone you know as it happens. Albert Hairbrain, what do you know?
Of course, yes. The one person Van Zeeks knows outside of us. I keep forgetting they went to the same university.
And I would like to read my correspondence in peace. So let's get this over with, shall we?
If you want to read Kiki's thing in the Van Zeeks voice as well, I'll be okay
You
with it.
fucking moron! I'm literally on trial. Why would I have evidence?
What is it you want to know?
Strange. I mean, let's face it, Lord Van Zeeks never minces his words. They seem to have less bite than usual somehow. Oh my god, he has one!
It's not for me.
Ah, that's not why I was showing you it.
I suppose. If it was a black-headed league, you would have no hesitation.
None whatsoever.
Sadly, my own hair could no more be described as black as it could red.
Van Zeeks, you are literally in prison.
Yes. What colored league should I then join?
People are troubled by the most unexpected problems at times.
Worth it.
Yeah. I'm just surprised how much they actually put behind this one item.
I mean, to be fair, so far we've only had, what, 2 interactions? One of which was, well, 3. 3 if you count the moving the story forward one.
Yeah.
Can you at least tell us your side of the story, Lord Van Zeeks? What happened?
I always thought of Barracks as purple, but I guess it also looks kind of gray, Kiki.
How much do you already know?
It is that weird sort of middle ground between the two.
Yeah.
Grurple.
Grurple.
You know that the inspector was shot dead in a small rented room on Fresno Street.
And that you were found there by the police when they arrived on the scene and immediately arrested.
We were told that there was nobody else in the room and that some witnesses heard the gunshot.
Then you're well informed. And there's really nothing I can add. The truth is, I don't know what happened myself.
The gunshot. Obviously, you didn't fire the gun, did you? Yeah, Grurple. You know, like the Grurple guy, the man behind the laughter.
I'm not in the habit of shooting the people I work alongside.
Why did I say that so casually? Like, yeah, you know, that thing.
Yeah. The thing with the things. I also heard the noise. However... before I had a chance to investigate, I was apprehended by the arriving officers.
So he doesn't actually know what happened.
If I might ask, what were you doing in that place to begin with? I don't need to answer that. Oh! After all, you're not representing me.
Yeah, prove it, bitch. He is gonna need a lawyer, though. This is making me wonder about the prosecution, and I don't like what it's making me wonder about the prosecution. What has happened to him in that year or however long of amnesia? Who's going to be representing you in court, Lord Van Zeeks?
Anyone other than you, I should imagine.
I mean, you're pretty close, Kiki.
Would I be right in assuming that you have no representation as of yet?
Defense lawyers shy away from any trial involving the Reaper, as I'm sure you know.
Clearly we don't know because we keep going to them. But this is different.
In my career, of all the defendants I've prosecuted, only
19 have ever been acquitted. Of them, 16 subsequently died in mysterious circumstances. Questions will be asked now. Surely not! I assure you, no defense lawyer will want to touch me with the end of a barge pole. But you didn't... Oh,
But you didn't actually have anything to do with those people's deaths, did you? I mean, at the very least, we know specifically what happened to McGilded. So, you know, that's one.
It's been 10 years now that I've been known as the Reaper of the Bailey.
10 years! 10 fucking years since the professor was allegedly killed as well. He changed his MO, that's all. I'm onto you.
believe me, nobody wants to know the true identity of the killer more than I. However...
I'm thinking too much.
It seems things may come to a head before I have the chance to uncover the truth about that.
What does he mean by that?
What did he mean by this?
After the trial, Professor Hairbrain was supposed to go straight back to Gimmelstump, I thought.
It's a letter to inform me of his safe arrival at home. I arranged his passage by sea and rail. It's a relief, I must say. He should now be beyond the reaches of the Reaper.
What are you waiting for, Kiki? Am I likely to see what it is you're waiting for this stream?
I'm gonna say probably not this stream.
Okay.
Because the Reaper doesn't follow people abroad, you mean? Yes, so it seems. Stupid little Nipponese friend, for example. He told me he was keeping well in Japan when I inquired the other day.
Yes, that's right. He's an author now, happily working in Tokyo.
So Professor Harebrand is safely back in Germany now.
He is. So, it appears our conversation has run dry.
There was a 2-second silence, that's all. You're the one that forced the 2-second silence as well.
Well, in any event, if you'll excuse me now, I wouldn't like to detain you.
I was wondering, Lord Van Zeeks, if you'd like, I would be happy to advocate for you.
You trust me, do you?
Yes. I've heard you speak many times in court. I've seen how you treat people. So I'm quite sure that you would never have taken another's life. It's just... my feelings can't be used as evidence in a court of law, sadly.
It's a very gracious offer. However, I trust no one.
What?
Not the police, not the judiciary, not you Nipponese.
Please.
I have no intention of engaging your services.
It's happening anyway. This is an Ace Attorney game, dude. God, imagine if they did just put us on a different trial entirely after this. The chasm between us is just too wide and too deep, it seems. Like, if we did get a defendant who was just that stubborn of a bitch to just, like, not let you defend them, so you just end up on a different case entirely and just no resolution.
God.
I'd appreciate it if you don't visit again.
Oh, we're definitely visiting again when we confirm that we're your defense.
Then neither of us will waste any more time.
Well, we're going to waste so much time when we're your defense. Just accept it's happening. Perhaps we need to dig a little deeper and find out more about Lord Van Zeeks and what happened to Inspector Gregson. Can we talk about my boyfriend? I mean, best friend? Right, to the scene of the crime scene. It's like he's still with us. What the fuck? This really is an out-of-the-way part of London. I doubt many people find their way down this back street. This dust-ridden, rented old room is where it happened, then.
So this is where poor Inspector Gregson lost his life.
Yes, and the police are already hard at work investigating, it seems. I don't see Mr. Sholmes anywhere, though. I imagine it's just a matter of time. Perhaps his investigations have taken him elsewhere. Oi! What do you think you're doing there? Every one of them drawers has got to be taken right out so you can look underneath and all. I want the space above the ceiling checked, and don't forget look inside the chimney stack too. Pardon me, ain't you like never gone over an house looking for dough when the owners are out town? Gina's obviously got some unique investigative techniques she wants everyone to adopt. Whoa. So you turned up at last. Mind you, I ain't been here long myself. Hello again, Gina. Sholmes has only just left. You're lucky you missed that. He went prancing around in here, pointing at stuff and flicking that out of his, and then just scarpered.
Oh, he's finished investigating already, you mean?
He did his deduction without us?
Oh no.
Yeah, he didn't stop to say nothing to no one, not even me. He did this weird twirly thing as well. Gina, would you mind if we investigated too? Listen, Otto. You're a lawyer, right? Yes. Why? Well, you're not thinking of trying to help that Reaper bloke, are you? Look at her tiny little mouth. Oh. Poor Gina. She's never going to forget, is she? That trial will haunt her forever.
Gina, if you don't mind me saying, if Lord Van Zieks is really responsible for this crime, he will be duly and fairly judged in court.
I suppose you're right, yeah. Go on then, Otto. Get investigating. I want no truth about what really happened here. Thank you, Gina.
Alright.
Is now the time. Oh.
I mean, she seems fine, yeah.
Yes! Oh, that business. Yeah, Inspector Lestrade here soon had that one buttoned up. I thought it was Mr. Sholmes who led that pair into a trap, wasn't it? Listen, Otto. It ain't easy going from East End Dive at the Scotland Yard detective, right? But anyway, it's all part of the charm, innit? Being a bit loose with the truth when it helps. That's wrong for so many reasons. Maybe I should get Iris to write stories about me. The Adventures of Inspector Lestrade. Oh god damn, so when I said he's already gone, I was right in a different way.
Man.
Boo. Gina, what was Inspector Gregson doing here in the first place? That's what I want to know. It's what? After years since I got out of the clink? That's why I decided to give up my diving and become a detective instead. Oh, yes, Mr. Sholmes twisted the inspector's arm to agree to take you on as an apprentice, didn't he? Something like that, I think. Anyway, point is I didn't really know much about the boss till then. But it turns out he's a bit of a legend at the yard.
Goodness, really?
They say he managed to solve some really tricky cases just like that. He did? Yep, never since then he started going out on all sorts of investigations, but always on his own. No one else at the yard even knows what half the cases he's working on are, apparently. That's not how it's supposed to work, is it? So what's the legendary inspector doing in a dingy room like this? I know he had a lot of respect for the Reaper and all. And look where that landed him. Respect for the Reaper? In what way? I heard him say as much. I take my hat up to that fella, were his words. Not how the general public feels, is it? Most people are terrified of the Reaper. Yeah, my boss said that's exactly why I respected the bloke. I didn't realise Gregson held the Reaper in quite such high regard. He said something else to me. And all. I didn't need to worry about the Reaper because he only goes after people what are bad. And if he ever died, he hopes it's by the Reaper's hands. It kind of set my mind at ease when he said that. Right. What is this place then? Does anyone live here? Apparently it's been rented by some cove called Hugh Boone. Hugh Boone.
Better than Hugh Jazz.
Hugh Boone.
It's a sort of here today, gone tomorrow name, that isn't it? Yeah, he's what we call an unidentified person. We haven't been able to get in touch with him. I see, well, judging from appearances, I'd say this place hasn't been lived in for a long time, if ever. lads from the yard piled down to get stuck into the investigation. There's so little here, no one knew what to do with themselves.
I do wonder.
Yes, Hamster, the chalk outline was the killer. Yes, Mr. Zotto?
Well, it could be this Hugh Boone. Is in fact Inspector Gregson himself?
I was kind of wondering if it was a pseudonym. Oh, like this is like a weird safe house or whatever. What? How could that be?
Well, if he was investigating on his own, it's quite possible that this was in fact some kind of secret office of his.
I'd never even considered that. Nice work, Suze. We're actually following a line of inquiry like that ourselves. You are? If you look around the room, you'll see there's a few things that hit at it. We should really investigate this place in detail.
See, that's where the poor inspector was found. Over there.
Yeah, that's right. They said it was a single bullet what did him in. Apparently the bullet went right through him and struck that candle tree on the wall. Oh yes, it's blown one of the candles apart completely. And the gun used is there on the floor. It's the Reaper's, isn't it? No denying that. What? Really?
How do you know that?
Take it easy. I don't know what to do with myself when you start staring at me with them big wide eyes. I'm only saying what I've heard. I don't know much about guns myself. There's some bigwig lawman or whatever who said so. Why don't you ask him? Bigwig lawman, is it? Anyway, Fresno Street runs along under that window there. There were some street sellers just outside who heard the gunshot.
Oh, but I don't recall seeing anybody outside.
Did the chalk outline kill Freya Fellow with a knife? No, Hamster, the chalk outline did not kill Freya Fellow with a knife. Freya Fellow was not in this game. Yeah, they've all been taken down the yard for questioning, that's why. We're talking about the yard's legendary inspector here after all. They'll be getting a grilling. Do you think we might be able to speak with those street sellers ourselves? I doubt it. The lads at the yard will just want to know what you're snooping for, and you'll be up for a grilling and all. So we can't interview the witnesses then. Shame. Right, guess it's time to investigate.
Yep.
Oops. Really? Okay.
Oh, it's a photograph stand.
Is that... Who's that? Oh.
I suppose it must be a picture of one of Inspector Gregson's family members.
No. Oh. Could he have been going by a fake name?
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's the matter? Your eyes look like they're about to pop out of your head.
They are! Look, Mr. Naruhodo, quickly!
Yeah, I thought so. Why do I feel like this woman is familiar somehow?
Of course she's familiar, we only met her this morning.
Oh, it's Mrs. Vigil!
This makes no sense. Why would there be a picture of Mrs. Vigil in here?
To be frank, I don't think I've ever been more stumped.
Sorry to say, I have no idea either.
If all of this, this case ends in the revelation that he was in fact the third Skulking brother and he had a bunch of different names. Don't say anything. A photographic print of a smiling Mrs. Vigil in her younger years was found on the desk at the scene of the crime. The silence is stressing me out more than anything.
This looks like some sort of notice board or something.
And it's absolutely covered in scraps of paper.
Ah, Mr. Naruhodo, look!
This, you mean it's an autopsy report, isn't it?
And these are case notes here, and details of prison inmates.
Yes, in fact, they're all the sort of documents that only a detective could normally acquire.
I didn't even mute Kiki. I was just like sitting here.
What on earth went on in this room?
Some old newspaper cuttings. Oh, and this one here.
Oh, yes, the advertisement. You mean to the Red-Headed League? Why? What's that doing here?
Whoever occupied this room is clearly interested in it for some reason.
That's real life, dude. It's called shutting up. Fair enough.
That's what we used to call it back in our day. An empty fireplace makes a room feel even colder than it would be otherwise, doesn't it?
It's thick with dust, look. I think it would be fair to say it hasn't been used in a very long time.
In other words, whoever lived in this room must have been extremely hardy in cold weather.
Or nobody lived here at all and merely visited the occasion arose. I wouldn't like to say which is more likely.
No, that's right. It's one or the other. Whoop. Excuse me. What's your name? Oh.
Oh, my name is Kagami.
There it is.
Sorry, sir, can't see a thing, sir. Too many tears.
Alright, perhaps I'd better leave you to your work then. Kaniza? This is presumably the murder weapon then.
Oh my. It's real, I suppose?
That thing on the bottom, is this actually a grenade shaped like a gun? That's the pin. Why am I such an idiot? I think so. Guns are so rare in Japan, I really know very little about them.
There's only one way I know for sure, Mr. Naruhodo. Fire a shot!
No! No, no, no! I did that, I'd be looking for a skilled lawyer to represent me in court. Slightly safer just to ask someone who might know, I think. The murder weapon that's found at the scene of the crime on Fresno Street, probably best to avoid handling it. Oh, what's this?
It would appear to be a little model policeman. It's rather charming, isn't it? In a way.
Seeing as on the floor here. Do you think it belonged to Inspector Gregson?
It's a little hard to imagine Lord Van Zeke's playing with something like this.
It's only about 8 centimeters tall. It could have fallen out of someone's pocket, I suppose. I think we should record it as evidence, just in case.
Yes, I agree. It is rather delightful after all, in a way.
A small and rather endearing model of a British policeman found at the scene of the crime on Fresno Street. I'll investigate all the stuff once we've got it all. So I suppose this is where the victim...
That's right. The rope is laid around the body to show exactly how it was found. Inspector Gregson himself has already been taken away.
And I'll probably be under Dr. Scythe's scalpel by now, if not for what happened last week.
The shape of that rope. It would appear that the inspector was curled up in a ball.
Kiki, what? Yes, it's called a kink.
Are you feeling alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
No, it's just this little wooden doll in my mouth.
Look, you've just seen a ghost.
I know it's just a rope, but, well, it conjures up quite a terrifying image, that's all. Especially with that bloodstain next to it.
Oh, I do understand. In some ways, what we picture in our minds could be even worse than reality.
Susato-san is so strong, though. She's taken this far better than I am. Ever since we came in here, I can't take my eyes off this thing.
Oh, funnily enough, neither can I.
Good. Never turn it off.
It's...
My bad.
Oh, you're right.
That's your line.
Oh, sorry. I just heard "it's" and then didn't hear anything. I didn't know if I'd cut off or something.
No, yeah, I was just accidentally reading your line again.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize. I genuinely thought that was a Susato one as well.
Fair enough.
It's a hairpiece, isn't it?
It is! A bright red hairpiece!
What is going on? I suppose the fact that it's right there next to where the body was found means we have to accept that Inspector Gregson wore wigs, does it?
And such a flame-colored red, too!
Yes, that's a colour we've come across very recently elsewhere, isn't it?
Exactly! This is a vital clue, I'm sure of it! Boop, boop.
Flame red wig found at the scene of the crime on Fresno Street. Presumably it belonged to Inspector Gregson.
No room to judge. We all want to feel like a Fire Emblem character sometimes.
The top of one of the candles in this candle holder has been completely blown off. Hang on. Oh wait, no, we've got a photo of her husband, haven't we? Yeah, I don't think that's him. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing.
Understandable.
God damn it.
I'm curious.
The eyebrows are the same. The eyebrows are the fucking same. It's either him when he's younger or his son? The eyebrows are the fucking same.
Yes, there's wax splattered on the wall behind. Look!
I suppose if a bullet had hit it.
It does seem likely that the bullet hit the candle. having first passed through the inspector's body.
Now that wax on the wall looks like blood to me. The candelabrum from the wall of the room on Fresno Street, where the inspector was found dead. The top of one of the candles appears to have been blown off. Anything else to investigate? Excuse me. If you're looking down on us from... Oh, sorry, yeah, you can do it.
If you're looking down on us from the great beyond, Inspector, don't worry. We'll look after things at the yard.
I've interrupted some deep thoughts there.
Damn.
Okay, Somebody's very haphazardly nailed these boards over the broken glass, haven't they? You couldn't even really call it a window anymore.
Well, if you remember the window in Mr. Natsume's room, that was totally blocked up with bricks. This one does at least let me... This one at least does let me get in some light, so you could say...
You could say nothing more about it. I'm starting to feel even more sorry for Mr. Natsume now. Is there anything else important to investigate here? I guess just like the one last officer, right? Excuse me.
You can take this one if you want.
Okay. Oh, Inspector. Oh, sir. Poor man, he can't possibly be able to focus on investigating when he's so upset. It doesn't feel like there's anything else, but I'm not being prompted to leave. Am I missing anything?
You looked at the camera. The candle. Yeah, you looked at the candle.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Huh. Chief Warder Daily Vigil is relieved of his post with immediate effect for having violated Clause 132 of Her Majesty's Code of Conduct for Prisons. All rights to redundancy pay and other financial benefits are fully revoked. Reason for dismissal: aiding and abetting the escape from this prison of convicts just prior to his execution. What the fuck? Details of the escape are still being investigated. Full cooperation with inquiries will be expected. Additional notes. Indications are that the jailbreak plot was conceived prior to the convict's incarceration. It's believed the convict engaged in some form of negotiation with the prison staff in order to secure assistance. Full disclosure of information regarding these negotiations will be demanded. Okay, no like looking around on that, that is just her. I suppose this must have been the murder weapon.
Oh my! It's real, I suppose?
I think so. Guns are so rare in Japan, I know very little about them. Perhaps someone more familiar with firearms could shed a light on things here. Maybe I'll show this to... would that be in poor taste to show it to Gina?
Maybe.
Helmet of this charming policeman appears to be a little worse for wear.
I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. The head part looks like it's been fairly heavily manhandled. Almost as if somebody's enjoyed twisting it around and around for fun. Twist it around and around, it's a container. Shall we try twisting it around and around too? For fun? What's that?
It appears to be some sort of key.
But it's tiny though, it couldn't be a key for a door, not at that size. What's it for, I wonder? Mull of a British policeman found at the scene of the crime on Fresno Street. Giving it a twist causes a key-like shaft to pop out from the base. Fascinating. Oh, I should have left it out. I like the feet kind of click together as well. Like No Place Like Home style. Okay. This looks like some sort of key.
Yes, it does. Very tiny and simple key.
What a little key. What's a little key doing inside a figurine of a policeman in the first place? What's it for? Well, I guess that's for later. Ah, we do get to look at this. I've always wondered what the underside of a hairpiece looks like.
That doesn't surprise me at all, Mr. Naruhodo. You always want to see what lies beneath, don't you?
It's my favourite film. I'm not sure that's quite how I put it. You must have used lots of birdlime to keep it in place on your head. So it doesn't get blown off in a gust of wind, I mean.
That might be a little inconvenient when you wanted to take it off again, don't you think?
Okay. There are some black marks here, look.
Yeah, they look like some sort of scorch marks.
So perhaps the bullet struck the candle here, do you think? It's only this one candle that's been cracked in half, it seems.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Firearms are rarely used by criminals in Japan.
Hey, did you know that we don't really know what guns are in Japan?
So I'm afraid I'm not particularly knowledgeable about them.
Okay.
They don't know about guns so much that they had that when the fucking prime minister was shot dead, it was by somebody who fucking handcrafted a gun.
Is that actually what happened?
If I've got my facts right, yeah. Like
Damn.
fucking the minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, was shot dead by somebody with like a gun that was like handmade. Yeah.
Shit me. Sheena, what do you make of this? Why is that evidence? What's something about what happened, have you? Oh, no, not exactly. I ain't been long enough in the job to get all this deducting business yet. But I swear I'm gonna get the person what did this to the boss. Yeah, okay, so I'm really not being prompted to go anywhere else, but...
Do you want me to just let you know, or?
Yeah, I'm not...
You go to the Lord Chief Justice. I believe they mentioned something offhand before, but it's been so long.
Oh, thank you. You've made good time.
Took an express train back to London.
I can hear Lord Strongheart. Can you?
Yes, it sounds as though he's talking to someone.
Ah, the boy. Is everything in place?
I had a private compartment on the train so I could check all the paperwork.
It's...
Kazuma-sama!
Door number 3! Oh, your timing is impeccable.
Oh, my back.
It is?
Yes, Kiki.
Yes, you do.
Is that what this is? Is that what this has all been leading to?
Kiki, stay winning.
All this wild stuff's going on, and all Kiki's been thinking about is Kazumas.
Yep.
Amazing.
I don't know what that laugh was, but
It is? That's the laugh of someone who's almost finished Resident Evil 6.
True.
No doubt you have heard the sickening news about the Reaper's latest devilry. Yes?
I'm sure you don't believe it, of course, though, Lord Strongheart. That Lord Van Zeeks could have done such a thing to Inspector Gregson.
I believe only in the facts. The facts in this case point to one thing. The unavoidable accusal of Lord Van Zeeks for this crime. I mean, I can kind of disprove it insofar as... Nah, that's dumb. I was going to say, just because I did things out of order, technically, they couldn't contact Gregson whilst Strongheart was having a meeting with Van Zeeks that we then walked in on. But I don't know exactly when he died. We must bring charges against the Reaper for taking the life of our legendary detective.
Oh no, surely not!
It's a truly regrettable situation. Tomorrow the Forensic Science Symposium finally begins. At the very least, though, we can show the world our justice system's swift and equitable processes. So does that mean the trial is tomorrow? Precisely. In fact, this is a fine opportunity for introductions. Kazuma. Ah, but of course, you're already acquainted, aren't you? You are the boy that took his place. Mr. Asogi here will be present at tomorrow's proceedings, leading the prosecution. Wait, what? Kazuma? Yeah, I thought so. As I'm sure you're aware, he's a very capable practitioner of law. Kiki, Jesus Christ.
Kazuma-sama, a prosecutor?
He's just there in the back.
I'm gonna be a menace for every stream here out. Oh damn it! I can't show him the red magazine. Fine. Stanced. I'm sure you can imagine that tomorrow's trial will be closely followed all over London. In fact, no, people all over the Empire will be watching closely to see how it unfolds. Jesus Christ, did Nomura design that belt? That's like the ultimate Kingdom Hearts belt.
Yeah.
There's no salvation for anyone in the trial prosecuted by the Reaper of the Bailey, and now the Reaper himself must stand in the dock. Quite so. The public want answers about the Reaper. We will get to him. At the moment, he's like resting. This is like it's like when you leave food out to season. He's seasoning. It's gonna be all the better when we get to him.
Hell yeah.
I'm on the edge of my computer.
Damn.
You okay?
Oof.
You're not gonna hit him off the screen. Answers about how and why those who escaped conviction subsequently died mysterious deaths. Oops.
Well, Lord Van Zeeks firmly denies any involvement in such matters.
And there have been thorough investigations that have proven him to be innocent. That's certainly true. Or it has been, at least, until now.
Ah!
No, tomorrow's trial. Release the birds! Will mark the start of a new chapter in our country's great judicial history. Out of the corner of my eye, I could have sworn I saw Cosimo turn around to look, but he in fact did not.
Damn.
So, Cosimo will be prosecuting tomorrow. That's right.
But he's a defense lawyer, Lord Strongheart.
Accomplished young law practitioners cannot pick and choose their roles. And imagine what it'll mean for the prosecution to know the strategies commonly employed by the defense. Oh fuck. A devastating combination, wouldn't you agree? Absolutely. I've no doubt at all that Cosmo will be razor sharp as a prosecutor. He's gonna hate when we bust out the the thing when what's it called?
Summation examination.
Thank you. My head is mush. I'm so burned out lately.
It's fair enough.
No doubt at all that Cosmo will be razor sharp as a prosecutor.
But why Kazuma-sama? There's surely many other highly skilled prosecutors in Great Britain.
Nope, just the two. It was a personal request. I asked to be assigned to the trial.
I hate when Cosmo would not hate when we bust out RD.
Our sword.
No, we gave that back to him.
Oh yeah, fuck.
You asked for this, but why?
It'll all become clear tomorrow. I'm guessing you intend to stand for the defense, don't you? Although the Reaper appears to be turning down all offers of representation.
I'm surprised such a personal request would have been upheld. It seems unprecedented, quite exceptional, in fact.
You are quite right, Miss Mikotoba. Tomorrow's trial will be unprecedented and exceptional in every way. After all, the accused is one of Britain's greatest prosecutors, the pride of the Empire. It would be unwise to give the public a reason to perceive it as the judiciary closing ranks. So that's why you're happy to let a foreigner handle the prosecution?
Ryunosuke.
Oh god, did I sound racist there?
Let's see how your skills have been honed. After practicing law in this land for so many months.
Oh god, how do I tell him about the 6 months that I wasn't practicing law? Kazuma, there was 6 months where... I don't understand why you're being so hostile to me now. This isn't going to end well, my friend. Oh, yes, we noticed there was a gun at the scene of Inspector Gregson's death. Do you know if it belongs to Lord Van Zeeks? That'd be a question for the lead detective investigating the scene. Well, the thing is, she wasn't sure, so she told me I should ask somebody higher up who might know.
That's right, Mr. Naruhodo. Be direct!
Yeah, throw Gina under the bus. I'm sure that'll end up well. It's certainly a model that's issued to all personnel involved in law enforcement, yes. Screaming and crying because we cannot hold hands until we talk about Kazuma's emotions and he doesn't want to talk. Which includes prosecutors, as I'm sure you can imagine.
In that case, it could have actually belonged to the victim.
No, Gregson had his gun on his person. What about Lord Van Zeeks? He claims it's currently not in his possession. What? According to his story, he lost it. In short, it's more than a little suspicious.
Just because the gun in question is the same type as the defendant's is no proof that it's actually his.
No, of course not. Nevertheless, the situation is grave for Lord Van Zeeks. Well, okay, that looks like everything here. I guess we should move on. There's nothing else to do in this scene, and anyone wants us to speak to. So where should we go next?
He's gonna kill you.
Well, I lost it. Sorry, Rinosuke, I only carry a sword. Now Kazuma has 2 swords.
I'm sorry for all the worry I've caused you, but it'll be alright now.
Has your memory completely returned?
Yes, completely. I remember everything. Including what I was coming here to do.
No, because I think double gate cancels out. Right.
Kazuma-sama. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you alive and well like this. But how did you come to be here in London when you were suffering from amnesia?
It was the voice.
Oh, you got it over there as well?
This past year, I've been hearing it in my head constantly, saying the same thing over and over. Go to London. That's where your destiny awaits. It was that voice that guided me here to London.
I'm so sorry for what's happened.
Anyway, my memory might have returned to me. But there's something that won't return to the way it was before.
Huh? What do you mean? Have I not been sleeping in the closet for too long?
I'm a prosecutor now, so I'm sure our paths will cross again very soon. Yike.
Doesn't look like we're going to glean much more here. Well, thank you very much, Lord Strongheart. Remember, tomorrow's trial will go down in our Empire's history. There's much you could learn from the public gallery. Sorry to have taken up so much of your time. We'll see ourselves out.
Hold it!
Oh.
Before you go, Ryunosuke,
Oh, what is it, Kazuma?
I just wanted to thank you.
Kazuma-sama, what?
You took my determination to heart and brought it with you over the ocean in my stead. And you carried out my role to perfection.
You always were intent on studying British law in order to change our own justice system. It was your dream, and Mr. Naruhodo didn't want that to die with you.
Yes, I had another purpose for coming here.
Oh!
I actually have a favor to ask.
Which is?
This trial I'll be prosecuting tomorrow. I'd like you to be there to see how it ends. Right in front of me. As a defense counsel!
Oh. You want to flirt in front of people, okay. Why? What's this all about?
I know you have what it takes.
But Lord Van Zeeks would never put his fate in my hands.
On the contrary, he recognizes your talent.
He does?
It's not easy to see behind the facade sometimes.
What did he say about me in those 3 months?
Here, have a look at this.
Oh. That's
Lord Van Zeeks and Inspector Gregson.
in a photograph that must have been taken some time ago by the looks of it.
The one time we see Van Zeek smile.
Yeah. Who's the third person? I mean, that's got to be Clint, right?
Yeah. It's displayed very prominently in the detective's office.
Aww. In Gregson's office, you mean?
Yes. What I'm trying to say is, if you really think you can trust the Reaper, you might find that some straight talking makes him take a different view.
But Cosmo, I don't know how to talk like a straight person.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Take it.
An old photographic print displayed rather prominently in Inspector Gregson's office, as if it was a treasured memory. I don't understand. Why are you giving me this?
Just hurry, Ryunosuke. Visiting hours at the prison are almost over.
What are you doing, Kazuma? Well, I wonder where we should go next.
Are you okay over there? I miss Gregson.
Me too. At least you got to vicariously see him again. Sort
True.
of. Although you were cursed with knowledge this time.
Yeah.
Lord Van Zeeks is still reading that letter. How long was this letter?
Maybe he's just rereading it. I don't know.
You've been gone quite some time, though.
No, I could see Doofenshmirtz kind of just rambling. Either he's an incredibly slow reader or it's an incredibly long letter. I might even be able to read English faster than he can. Go fuck yourself.
I was intending to ignore you entirely.
Basically, yeah.
I can't turn a deaf ear to such an insulting Nipponese.
Oh, sorry, I didn't think you'd hear that.
I had the case notes brought to me in secret. I was reading them to pass the time.
Yes, we heard that your trial is set up for tomorrow.
Which is none of your business.
Dude, this is an Ace Attorney game. Just get with the program. Thanks, buddy. I call you a slow reader and you call me a slur. Fair exchange of properties there. You are absolutely right. So, have you found a lawyer?
How many times must I reiterate the same thing? This has nothing to do with you.
In other words, no.
You're just talking to Lord Strongheart, and the prosecutor for your trial has been decided.
I'd expect nothing less. Though I have no idea who it is.
It's going to be Kazuma Rosogi.
Sogi!
I made the color drain from his face, and there was barely any there to begin with.
Well then. Seems I'm going to have to engage in a conversation with you again after all.
Before we do... Oh, he's not there. I wanted to see if I could, show him the magazine.
10 years ago, my older brother, who was the director of prosecutions at the time, was murdered. And the killer, as you know, was a visiting student from the Far East. Not a single day goes by when I don't curse the name Asogi!
Kitchen Asogi was Kazuma-sama's father.
So what cruel twist of fate is this now, 10 years later? Man's son is to crucify me in some kangaroo court?
I still don't understand why Lord Strongheart apprenticed Kazuma to you.
It's what he does. No doubt he knew of the young man's true identity from the outset.
I'm telling you, he's the killer.
But what could he have been hoping to achieve?
And let's not forget that it was only 8 days ago that Kazuma recovered from his amnesia. Why would Lord Strongheart assign this trial to somebody like that?
Asogi. The name is the very epitome of my bane. The bane that is you Nipponese.
Right, your hatred of all us Japanese. Wow.
Oof, we're going head first into this.
I'd only just been appointed as a prosecutor when it happened 10 years ago. My brother Clint, the director of prosecutions, was hunting down a mass murderer.
The so-called professor.
Assigned to the investigations as his partner was a certain visiting student dispatched from Scotland Yard.
And that was Genshin Asogi?
Exactly. I developed a deep respect for the man. He seemed noble-minded and chivalrous in the extreme to me. But none of us saw the true nature of the man. So I lost everything when it happened. My esteemed brother, the people I believed in. Any semblance of right prevailing over wrong.
Oh, how awful.
To avenge my brother, I prosecuted in Asogi's trial. It wouldn't ordinarily have been allowed, but I beleaguered the ascribed prosecutor until he consented.
What do you mean by the ascribed prosecutor?
The man in charge of the Professor case inquiry, Lord Mayor Strongheart.
Huh. What? Lord Strongheart?
He was a highly accomplished prosecutor, but he agreed to relinquish the trial to me and act as my advisor instead. Since that time, he's the one person to whom I felt indebted.
I'm sure he must have seen your zeal for the case and recognized your potential as a prosecutor.
Anyway, time passed, but then earlier this year, we should arrive in London. But you...
Oh, sorry.
And of all things, as a lawyer.
I felt your animosity the first time I ever faced you in the courtroom. Your obvious deep loathing of us Japanese.
I kept telling myself it was illogical. But for so many years, that hatred festered inside me, and I could no longer control it.
And I can understand why now I know the history.
But in the same way that I've long felt the Nipponese to be the bane of my life, to Kazuma Asogi, I am the bane of his. The Reaper who sent his father to the gallows. He's looking for revenge, and he intends to take it in court tomorrow. Gregson's transfer to the Paris Police Prefecture had finally been arranged for the coming month. But he'll never make it to France now. It's a tragedy.
Oh, yes, come to think of it, he did mention something about that, didn't he?
I wonder, does it happen often? Being transferred internationally, I mean. Suppose I've ever encountered it. Oh! The Paris police welcoming an English detective is almost inconceivable. Can't imagine what kind of magic Gregson must have worked to put the arrangements in place.
Sounds like that mystery has even the Reaper perplexed.
I'm afraid to say. We are very ignorant about Inspector Gregson's standing. We hear that he was considered something of a legend at Scotland Yard.
Again, it was 10 years ago that he first made a name for himself.
We're uncovering a decisive piece of evidence that exposed the professor's identity.
Huh.
If it wasn't for Gregson's singular approach to the case, the discovery would have never been made.
What sort of approach?
After my brother's life was taken, the inspector pushed for a full autopsy. Oh my, 10 years ago?
Why is that so surprising?
Autopsy was considered a desecration of the body at the time and rarely performed. And my brother was of course a noble. That made the idea of it even more unthinkable. But something Gregson had dug up in his investigations had him determined it was necessary. His powerful convictions somehow influenced the House of Lords, and as a result, I could avenge my brother's death.
So, you must have had great confidence in the Inspector's abilities then.
And it's even more inconceivable that you would have taken his life. I don't have confidence in anyone. Oh. And I'm sure Gregson felt the same way. I have no doubt he thought of me only as the ominous Reaper, just like the rest of London.
What really went on between Lord Van Zieks and Gregson, I wonder? What was the true nature of their relationship? I have something for this. Lord Van Zieks, we came by this old photograph.
Where did you get that?
It was taken when I became a qualified prosecutor. It's almost unbelievable. I assumed it was long lost.
Is the man on the left there?
Yes, that's my brother, Clint.
The person on the left is Lord Clint Van Zieks. It had to be, really. Apparently this picture was prominently displayed in Gregson's office. He had a deep respect for you, you know. Were you aware of that?
Respect? That's nonsense.
No, we've heard someone attest to it very clearly. Inspector Gina Lestrade, no less. Oh, don't say that, Kiki. Good, his brother's dead.
Well, maybe once, yes. There was a time things were like that. We were brothers in arms, jovially discussing the future of justice and other such lofty subject matter. That was a nice glimpse of the past. I thank you.
I feel as though I got a nice glimpse of the past then too. There's a glimmer of light in his eyes, a brief twinkle. An insight into the true nature of this man known to all as the stone-cold Reaper of the Bailey. Hang on, I want to try something.
What's that?
It's just something I was hoping to ask your opinion about, that's all.
It's a serious crime for the defense to attempt to extract information from the prosecution by illegal means.
Alright, I get the message, but I don't see what's illegal about me asking. Oh, he's fully accepting with the defense now, though. About the gun used to shoot the inspector that was found at the scene.
Ah, yes. That's not mine.
Really? Because common opinion seems to be that it is.
What do you expect me to say to that?
Lord Strongheart informs us that you claim to have misplaced your firearm.
As embarrassing as that is, I'm afraid it's true.
When did you lose it then?
That I don't know.
Oh!
I was issued with a revolver when I first became a prosecutor 10 years ago. I must have stowed it somewhere, I suppose. Or left it somewhere, perhaps.
You have something in common with Lord Van Zeeks after all, Mr. Naruhodo. Talent for misplacing things.
No, this has nothing to do with me. Don't drag me into it.
Don't make the mistake of associating me with this Nipponese.
Oh dear, the rift is very wide, isn't it?
So it's not decisive evidence, clearly, but it doesn't look good, that's for sure.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah. That's the first time he's ever used my actual name.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I've lost all confidence in my country's justice system. I don't trust the police, the judiciary, the lawyers. But there's still one thing I'm willing to believe in.
Also, can I talk about my favourite Van Zeek's gimmick? He goes, I know it's bad to be racist and being racist is logical, but I just can't stop. And then calls you a slur not 5 minutes later. Wow. What's that?
That what you see in the eyes of another across the courtroom. A simple determination to know the truth.
Lord Van Zeeks?
From the very first time we clashed in the Bailey almost a year ago now. I couldn't deny it, even though I dearly wished I could. Here's a loathsome Nipponese who has absolute integrity as a lawyer. There are only two other men I've known with that same look in their eyes. My brother, Clint, and Genshin Asogi.
The man he idolized and the man who betrayed his trust in the most hideous ways.
When you showed me that photograph just now, it reminded me.
You mean this photograph?
Back then, I was able to laugh. I was free of the shackles of mistrust that plague me now. I look to the future with hope. Since then, I've protected myself against betrayal by refusing to trust anyone. but at times the mire into which I've sunk makes it almost impossible to breathe.
So sorry.
So, Mr. Naruhodo, I want to believe in that look in your eyes. I need to believe in it. In tomorrow's trial, will you advocate for me?
Of course I will. It would be an honor.
Goddamn, these bitches gay. I mean, I'm so pleased, Mr. Naruhodo.
My life is in your hands.
For Lord Van Ziegs. Yeah, imagine if this was one of those instances where it just popped up with wait and see. Agree to be Lord Van Ziegs' defense. Wait and see.
That's fair, Kiki. That's fair, Kiki.
Is he a little old for us? How old is he?
He's like 34.
33. Okay. And we're lots. Wait, how old is?
24.
24.
We're about the same age as Kazuma, I think, so like 20-ish.
24, 33, 9 years. Yeah, it's.
Not impossible, but.
Oh wait, no, we've actually got a. Same eyebrows though. Wait, and he's okay. Nothing
the
else
website says.
nothing else adds up.
Yeah, the website says Naruhodo's like 23, so.
Okay. Okay, I'm less.
So that's from the first game's evidence, or that's from the first game, so probably
Yeah.
24 in this game.
I'm now less convinced they're the same person. I fucking Sholmesed it again.
I mean, you had more like concrete evidence this time.
Yeah.
Even if it was a bit graspy.
To be fair, I didn't realize he was in the people things. I didn't realize I could just kind of do this. I could just go back and forth and see how different they were. I don't know. For Lord Van Ziegs, that must have been an incredibly hard thing to ask. Which is why I simply cannot let the man down. At least this time I was desperate for a friend. Tomorrow in the Old Bailey against my old friend Kazuma. Whee! Ooh! Nah, won't save. Just a karma in his last bow. Is his last bow like Gregson's?
I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, next time's the trial, but I don't have school anymore after this week, so if we wanted to do another double next week, we totally could, but that's up to you, and I know you have a week to think on it, so.
Yeah, I'll have a think. I'll get back to you. But don't see why not at the moment. I'll see how I go. I was gonna try and take a bit of next week off because, like I said, especially after that Twitch deleting a bunch of my VODs, I'm feeling kind of burned out, kind of drained. But I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying this. I would like to see it through before I head up north for a week or two as well. We'll see how we go. I'll see how I'm feeling by the end of this week.
Yeah, fair enough.
Customer Summer, would you like to talk about your feelings? No. I would. I know Naruhodo-san. I'm sad. I know Naruhodo-san.
Fuck Twitch.
Yeah, fuck Twitch. Says the streamers.
Yeah.
On the platform. All right, let's. Oh, I got an email from New Blood about the Gloomwood delay in the Ultra Kill Act 2 release.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, for now, I guess either way, whether we do more next week or don't, we're calling it for now. So,
Yep.
yeah.
I should be back tomorrow with Stardew with Isla and Arno. You're live
Hell
tomorrow as
yeah.
well, aren't you? With
Leighton and Wright.
Leighton vs. Wright. You are living the VNs these days.
Yep.
Okay, let's bring a raid over to Burb, I guess. But yeah, that is it from us. Thanks everyone coming by. Thanks Parry for always being the co-voice in this and not telling me about the fucking heartbreak that is Gregson dying.
Yep, my pleasure. not the Gregson dying part, but otherwise my pleasure, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Alright, bye-bye. Alright, and on that note, I should probably go get dinner, so,